I haven't updated my bingo card. I need to do that. Let me update my bingo card. Is this the one with clavier trauma crossed off? No, I need the clavier trauma crossed off. Okay, let me do that first. Let me give the card so I can where's the save message? Save image. And then I put it as the bingo card. Okay, and then that means here I can... Oh, perfect. So, here we have the bingo card. If Phoenix gets jumped, I have a bingo, and if Maya gets a new ship, I have a bingo. So, yeah. I believe the first thing we're gonna do actually is play the end of Turnabout Succession, but get the bad ending because I wasn't able to, and I wanted to get it, and I think I get an accolade for that if that happens. So here we go. Start the Discord. Official. Welcome. Ooh, that was loud. Yeah, we're doing the bad ending first. We're gonna do the bad ending first. Ooh, that was loading. Okay. And it was this one. Bum 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 da da dun dun da da dun 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 bum bum bum. Everything. Oh, I saved here? That's stupid. Right. Well, why does it go to lowercase letters? Jesus, he's getting possessed. What is it with Phoenix's, like, exes being possessed? Damn, he blew up the courtroom. There he is. In all his lost glory. I won't accept this, I can't. You gotta stop saying you want this, man. Law! The law is everything! Law is absolute! You like ignorant swine soiled your courts! Kristoff, shut the fuck up. This is absolute. Yeah, you're a fucking loser. Go take another shit. Sorry, I couldn't think of anything to say. Maybe someday I'll know what law is. I call him Apollo. Well, who knows what just happened? Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare. October 9th. Hey guys, it's me, Phoenix Wright. What's up? Juror number 6. Were there 6 jurors? I think there were 5. No, there were 6. Yeah, there were 6. There's always 6. There were 6 in that gap too. Judge wisely, judge well. No thanks. Guilty! Jesus Christ. This is gonna make my brain hurt.
Hey guys.
Hey Lee, this is gonna make my brain. We're doing the bad ending. Ah! This is gonna make my brain hurt. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not home yet. I'll be home in like 20 minutes. I can be free.
I don't want to press this button, bro. Okay.
Why do you not want to press the guilty?
There we go.
Press it.
So what happens now? And so a verdict was reached on October 9th, 2:14 p.m. The first verdict under the juror system. A hung jury. The final verdict would have to wait for the following day. But fate had different plans. That night, defendant Vera Masham's condition worsened. Oh no, did she die? No! She died in her hospital bed. Thank God I picked the good ending first. Her verdict was postponed for eternity. God! Please give me the accolade. Ah! I got an accolade. Jesus. I've never seen a death screen in Ace Attorney before. I'm just saying. Oh, I thought I was playing sad music on purpose, but it's just the freaking orchestral version. Oh my god. Okay, well... I just realized I need water. I'm going to go get water and then I'll be back. I promise. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna have so much fun. I don't believe you. Dual Destinies. Let's fulfill the Dual Destinies. I don't know. I barely know what happens in this game. Okay. Oh, 2D cutscene. What's going on here? What's happening? Oh my god, is something gonna blow up? Oh my god. Does it blow up? Holy shit! What the fuck? That's what happened to the courtroom? It actually blew up! That's on my bingo card!
These are dark times, where the law has been reduced to rubble. And it's up to us to restore it to
Who
its
is
former
this?
glory.
What's happening? I don't...
I know what you mean. It looks like your target finally decided to make a move.
What the fuck?
Don't you worry. I've got a trusty new partner on board.
Oh my god. Athena!
Done.
Ooh, her voice is higher than I thought.
You bet. Let's do this.
Okay.
She's been with us for half a year, though I can hardly believe it. Anyway, her power will be our greatest weapon.
Her power of clumsiness? She's falling down the stairs.
Are you alright, miss?
Yeah, it's for this very reason I returned.
Phoenix! Jesus Christ, what's happening?
Time to bring it to an end.
I clicked the right game, right? Shit! Whoa! Okay, now what's going on here? Is that Apollo? What the fuck? Why is he emo? Oh my god, it's worse than we thought. They made him emo! Clay Terran, I heard about Turnabout Countdown. What the hell happened? Hi. The best thing about bombs is how they ease and destroy. Without discretion. What the fuck? Uh-oh. Now all I have to do is pin everything on that little girl. Maya, no, what did you do? Okay, well I'm gonna check off something blows up on my... Let me check that off my bingo card. Something blows up. The courtroom blew up. What? Okay. Where's the... Something blows up. There we go. Okay, December 17th. Hey, that's past my birthday. 9:22 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 5. I'm playing as Athena! Oh my god, okay. Nope. Not feeling nervous at all. It's amazing what a girl can get used to. Even a tense atmosphere like this is no biggie. You doing okay, Athena? Phoenix? Apollo! Why are you emo? What's going on? Why are you emo? God. Apollo! Yeah, doing great. Like, I'm a little doing great. Oh yeah? Well, that's good to hear. Although, why am I 3D? I could have sworn I heard your voice crack for a second there. Oh yeah, check your own voice. You sound like a little boy. Okay, well that's not fair. I'm that transparent, huh? Cracking? No, my voice isn't cracking. Nerves of steel here, I tell you. Is he my mentor right now? This is Apollo Justice. He's a fellow lawyer at the office I work for. Apollo is the lead for defense on this case. But I'm going to be there at the bench with him, doing what I can to help out. I'll do whatever it takes to defend Junie. Junie? Who's Junie? Speaking of steel, how are you holding up? Apollo blew up?! That explosion really did a number on you. I'm just happy that you're okay, Athena. Although, Athena and Juniper are lesbians? Although I can't pretend I have no connection to this case. That's why I'm gonna see to it that Juniper's name is clear. And I'm sure you feel much the same way. You got that right. I won't rest until Junie is completely cleared of all suspicion. Oh, that's probably Junie. Apollo, Athena. Oh, she's so cute. Thank you for doing this for me. Junie. Woods. Oh no, is she sick? Hosonaga. Oh, what the? Hey, are you okay? Your model's kind of clipping through itself on your elbow there. Sorry about that. I always seem to go into coughing fits whenever I get nervous. This kind of thing never happens at home in the forest, though. Oh, jeez. This is Juniper Woods. She's my dear, dear childhood friend! This is also on my bingo card! Where is it? Athena Childhood Friend Defense. That's also on my bingo. Guys, I've checked off 2 already, and we just started. That's crazy! And also our client for this case. The news keeps repeating that Junie is the alleged Barma. What? How? But that's ridiculous. There's no way Junie would do anything like that.
Bro, you have no idea how much I was laughing when I saw those on the bingo card. Cause I read a little bit of Dual Destinies, like, you know, spoilers and stuff.
Hey, you
I was like, oh.
Oh, Athena, can you peel this orange for me? Huh? It's like a TikTok trend.
Can you peel this orange for me?
You played every game and love. I brought you a little snack, Athena.
Okay, but like, Clay Terran, bro. Clay Terran.
Who is
you don't
Clay Terran?
understand. Clay Terran.
Okay. Just a little.
Clay Terran.
Oh my god, you're so loud.
I'm sorry.
Just a little something from my garden. Hey, thanks. So, is this an orange or a tangerine? A citrus. It's an orange. My grandma says that orange is the color of strength and endurance. Oh, I get it. Strength for the trial, right? Junie, you're always so good to me.
Ayo.
Jeez, look at me, standing here clutching an orange to my chest with tears in my eyes.
Okay.
Wait, Clay Terran is your boyfriend? Oh, okay. Well, don't you worry. We'll be so powerful in there. They won't know what hit him, right, Apollo? Yeah, that's right. Stop being emo. Come what may.
He's emo.
This is one trial. We just can't lose. What the fuck?
He passed out.
Apollo! What's going on? Apollo! Sorry, I kind of blew up. Blood is seeping through his bandages. One of his wounds must have reopened. This is not okay! Why is this the first case? All this time, he was trying to put on a brave face, but he was really overdoing it.
You know, I think Clavier has some competition.
Mr. Justice! Huh? Oh, it's the bailiff. The trial is about to begin. Trial's about to start, sir. Please proceed to the courtroom. What? No, but Apollo's in no state to defend. I have to defend Juniper. What are we gonna do? The trial's about to start with or without us. There's only one other option I can think of at a time like this. We run away! What? But even if I called him now, he'd never get here in time. Am I gonna check off 3 boxes? I think I know what does our Herlock Sholmes means now.
I think you know what he means.
No, wait. There's something else I can do. Apollo, give me all the evidence for the case. Huh? What are you gonna do? Bailiff? Yes, miss? The defense would like to submit a substitution of attorney petition. Athena! You're not seriously. You just concentrate on getting better. I'll defend Junie.
Why does he look like Kazuma? I hate it.
Because his arms are crossed and also he has a long bandage flowing behind him.
For real.
Also, this, like, the jacket is kind of like what, like, the uniform? All by yourself? Athena, stop for a second. Think about what you're saying. You've never once taken on a case alone before, right? Oh, she's Spanish. Oh, let me figure out how to say this properly. I don't know Spanish.
No hay problema. I can handle it. I think that's how you say it.
I just need to know how to... Hi.
Literally. Yeah, hi. It's like
it's just hi.
Yeah,
Ay. No hay problema. I can handle it, I think. But I guess it's really up to you, Junie. Would you be okay with me taking over? Sure.
That does not sound sure.
I believe in you, Athena. And that's enough for me. Okay, that did not translate well to 3D, this sprite. Oh. He has no fingers. It's just like a box. Man, the artist really got to him.
It's literally how I draw him. How I draw hands.
You're worried for me, aren't you? To be honest, I'm pretty nervous too. I think my heart might just burst out of my chest. But you're in no shape to fuck, this is me! You're in no shape to stand at the bench now. So you'll just have to leave it to me. Okay, can I sit at the bench then? No! Damn it. Alright. I can see your mind's made up anyway. I hate it that I can't be there. But wait a minute, I have a court record. Can I do that? No, I can't yet. I hate it that I can't be there. But I know you'll give your utmost to defend Juniper. You bet I will. Rest assured of that. My name is Athena Sykes. I'm still just a newbie, but I'm a lawyer. This is only the second time I've taken lead in a defense case. It'll be the first time I stand up there alone, though. But I have to do this, and I'm definitely not about to let anything bad happen to Junie. I just realized I need to tell my brother to put his laundry away. December 17th. Whoa, that's cool. All rise. Okay, I'll stand. Oh fuck, is that a pain? Court is now in session. Oh my god. Lee, I can hear your radio.
Okay, sorry, I'll mute then.
You heard something about someone's liking Juniper? Well, I don't know too much about. Oh my god, the orchestral music! Court is now in session for the trial of Juniper Woods! The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is also ready, Your Honor. Uh-huh. Nuh-uh. And what's the
not a
meaning of
pain.
this?
Not a
I was under the
pain.
impression that— What the hell? Mr. Red Monkey would be my opponent today.
Excuse me?
Yes, well, a submission of attorney petition was submitted a few moments ago. Due to the explosion in the courthouse yesterday, Mr. Justice is unable to continue. Can we go back to the explosion? Why did it blow up? Is that the crap? What's going on? I see. Not at all surprised that he used that as an excuse to run away, with me as an adversary who wouldn't want to feign illness in order to escape. No one. What? The nerve of that guy. I'm going to give him a piece of my mind. Well, I would if I wasn't so nervous. Ah, the arrogant jerk! Ooh, Widget. You arrogant jerk. No! Widget! Is my hearing getting worse? I could have sworn I heard the defense say something just now. No, you didn't hear anything at all, especially not from me. How odd. I could have sworn I also heard something. Oh, that would be my indispensable partner, Widget. He sometimes blurts out what I'm thinking. Well then, this sounds like a manga I was reading. If that's the case, then it's a clear contradiction to what you just stated. A contradiction? You just stated that you said nothing. However, if the device of yours says what you're thinking, then you indeed said I was, what was it? Elegance at work? Actually, it was arrogant jerk. That's a bad sprite. At any rate, Jesus Christ, you! Stop calling people monkeys! What does it matter to me if it's a red suit or a yellow suit facing me? I'm gonna say that instead. No fresh out of law school rookie can defend this witness. Wait, what? What did he say? Can defend? Yeah, I did. Mr. Payne, I believe that's enough. Let us get back to the case. Of course, Your Honor. I'm more than ready to show this little girl why they call me the Rookie Humiliator. Are you not Winston Payne? That's not what you do. I knew it. He really is an arrogant jerk. Arrogant jerk! Oh, that looked funny. Miss Sykes, if you continue to insult the prosecution, I will remove you from this court! I'm very sorry. It was just a knee-jerk reaction. Now then, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, if you please. Thank you, Your Honor. Can I open the court record now? Now then, the incident occurred yesterday here at this very courthouse in courtroom number 4. At that time, the trial for a certain bombing was being held in courtroom number 4. Ah yes, I was presiding over that trial as well. Apollo faces off against Zed in Dual Destinies. and Mr. Justice was there as the lawyer for the defense. Who are you defending, bro? That blew you up. A bomb that was being presented as evidence suddenly went off during the trial. That's what happened to the courtroom. A court in ruins or a court in ruins. It was a terrible incident and courtroom number 4 was completely destroyed. Fortunately, we were able to start evacuation procedures before the explosion occurred. Just a few seconds more and it would have turned into a horrific loss of human life. But there was in fact one death, was there not? That is correct, Your Honor. When courtroom number 4 was examined after the blast... Oh, hey. My first thought was really bad, and I'm not gonna say it. The body of Detective Candace Arm. Oh my gosh. Candace Arm was discovered. Wait, what? Who? Candace Arm? Candace, dick fit in your mouth! She was to take the stand as a witness later in the trial. Suppose she was Candy's nuts. suppose she wasn't able to evacuate in time. What a terrible tragedy. She didn't look like she got blown up. She looked like she got hit in the head, bro. I must admit, I stumbled at least 10 times myself before I was able to escape. Maybe the court should see about getting you even shorter robes. The victim's body was found near the entrance to the courtroom. I suspect she stayed till the very end to help guide the others out to safety. Your Honor, allow me to submit this as evidence in the victim's autopsy report and details about the bomb. Ooh, that's a funny noise. Stuffed animal bomb. The time bomb. What? Okay, I know how this works. All evidence for the trial is filed in the court record. When I want to check something out, just use E. I'd better take a peek later. Oh, I can finally open the court record. Okay. My attorney's badge. My brand new shiny badge. It shows that I'm a defense attorney. Arms autopsy report. Trauma due to back of head caused by impact by flat object between time of death 8 and 11 p.m. A.M. Stuffed animal bomb. The time bomb that destroyed the courtroom was hidden inside a stuffed animal when it was detonated. Apollo Justice. Another lawyer at the office. He's passionate about the law and hates anything that's not fair or just. Is justice. It's evidence. That's why it's back in court. Juniper Woods, our client in the case. We've been friends since childhood. A sweet girl who loves nature. Gasp in pain. Yeah. Okay. Candace, not. Okay, sorry. I gotta stop. But Candace arm. She can disarm. Is she on the bomb? She could disarm the bomb. She could have disarmed, cause she can disarm the bomb. Guys, I'm so smart. The victim in this case, a detective who was heading up the investigation into a bombing incident. Okay. Now then, please call the accused to the witness stand. I was not looking at the chat, bro. Come on. You also spelled it wrong. Defendant, are you feeling alright? You're looking a bit pale. You look just like Satoru Hosonaga from the Great Ace Attorney. I'm so sorry. I was feeling a bit weak when I first arrived here at the courthouse. But I'm alright. Junie's really giving it her all. I better make sure I do the same. If we could please proceed. Your name and occupation, defendant? Juniper Woods. I'm a high school student. He's 23. Hey, that's when Kaoru died. Sorry. That's when Kaoru died. Hey, 23. Ooh, Kaoru died. This case isn't your favorite? Ms. Woods, can you confirm you were in the courthouse on the day in question? That snow globe looking real good. Yes, I came to know Apollo Justice through my friend Athena. And so, I was there yesterday to watch this trial and lend my support. Something's wrong. Junie's really scared. Did you know I'm also known as the Defendant Humiliator? Shut the fuck up. It looks like I have yet another chance to show everyone how I earned that moniker. It's definitely not by reading. Does this arrogance know no bounds? I have to protect Junie no matter what. Hey, you arrogant Prosecutor Payne! What is it? Do you want me to demonstrate why I'm known as the Rookie Humiliator instead? Deep breaths, Athena. Don't let him get you. Prosecutor Payne, Junie is telling the truth. Mr. Justice also backed up her claim when we saw him in the defendant lobby. And Junie, he said that he was glad to get the lotus root you gave him too. He was. My grandma says lotus root is good for your eyes. He says they can help you even see into the future. They can? Well, that's a perfect present for a lawyer. And if that's true, I guess he must not have eaten them. He didn't expect to be bombed. A sweet, neat girl like this blowing a courtroom to bits? I must say that's very hard to believe.
Objection!
Now, Your Honor, don't let her seemingly innocent appearance fool you. The defendant had a motive for committing this crime. That's not true. I don't have any motive. And I didn't even know the lady who was killed. I admit the investigation didn't turn up any evidence between the victim and the defendant. Connection. I read connection as evidence. That's not normal. However, that doesn't matter. The only thing that does is her objective was the destruction of courtroom number 4 itself. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Why in the world would Miss Woods want to do that? It's a very good question coming from a novice such as yourself. It's called a motive. Do you know what that is? But first, a question for the defendant. Have you ever been brought up on false charges? What? Why, yes. Yes, I have. And did that experience cause you to harbor a grudge against the court system? What?
Objection!
Ooh. Objection! Now, wait just 1 minute. If that kind of thing was a motive for blowing things up, then every one of our clients would turn into bombers. That's a valid point. We wouldn't have a single courthouse left standing in the land. I concede the accused isn't the only one who might bear this resentment against the courts, but Miss Woods is the only person who would have committed this crime. Why? Because we have found some decisive evidence that proves the defendant's guilt. Decisive, huh? I'll believe it when I see it. It involves a very unique aspect of the bomb itself, Your Honor. Is it because it was in a stuffy? What exactly was so unique about it? Why don't we have Miss Sykes answer that question? Huh? Me? I noticed that you appear to be very nervous, and well, the gentleman that I am, I'd like to offer you the chance to gain some confidence with an easy question. Could he be any more condescending? Really, what a thoroughly unpleasant man. Whoa!
L is for loser.
Harumph. What did it just say? Nothing. Not a single thing. Now let's see. What was I supposed to do at a time like this? Oh, I know. The court record. The information I need is somewhere in the court record. Alright. Oh. Alright, Miss Sykes. There's too many high voices here, bro. Alright, Miss Sykes, let's hear your answer. What was unique about the bomb that blew up the courtroom? Was it because it was in Apollo's briefcase? I think it was in Apollo's briefcase. It was in Apollo's briefcase. Let's see. I believe it was because it was in Mr. Justice's briefcase? Don't tell me you intend to claim that it was Mr. Justice who committed the bombing. That would be the plot twist of the century, bro. What? No, of course. Oh, that was a jerk. Of course not. I just thought maybe he brought it to the courtroom by mistake. What kind of person makes a mistake like that? Whoops! I accidentally brought a bomb to the courtroom! Instead of evidence, I brought a bomb! What in the world am I blathering on about? Alright, let's try that again, shall we? I'm gonna get it wrong again. What was unique about the bomb that blew up the courtroom is because it was in the judge's pocket! The bomb was in Your Honor's pocket. Miss Sykes! What in Sam Hill are you talking about? Well, I tried to picture myself as the bomb. If I was in your pocket, you'd surely bring me into the courtroom naturally. The only things in my pockets are pictures of my grandchildren! I would hardly have the bomb in here! No, of course not. That would be silly now, wouldn't it? I think I'd better take another good look through the court record. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? It was in Apollo's briefcase! No, it was a stuffed animal. Mr. Payne, what kind of simpleton do you take me for? Someone who got it wrong twice already? Oh, shut up. It was a stuffed animal, and it was stuffed inside a stuffed animal. Its evil intentions covered up by a cute exterior. Very good. Have a cookie. What? The bomb that went off in the courtroom was indeed hidden inside a stuffed animal. There, how do you like that? Not bad, huh? I am fine, just like I said from the start. I can do this. You're home. Yes, as I recall, the bomb was inside a stuffed animal the whole time. I never even got to take a look at it. But what connection does this impish elephant have with the defendant? The answer to that question lies in another piece of evidence, which I have here. What is that, the tail? And what, pray tell, is this? Can I examine the court record yet? No.
What, pray tell, can I kick? That's the only thing I remember.
Oh, it's a tale, Your Honor. The tale of the poor victim of the explosion. Miss Arms had a tail? No, the stuffy. This is incredible! Are you saying it's Detective Arms' tail? I'm me and the judge right now. Your Honor is so very close, but no. It belongs to this stuffed animal. We call it the Phony Fanty, a rather unpleasant name if you ask me. He's a mascot for a campaign to eliminate false evidence and false charges, is he not?
Lol.
Okay, if there weren't false charges, then how the hell would Ace Attorney exist? Exactly. His motto is phony evidence is just trunked up. That's so wrong on so many levels. The Phony Fanty's tail is made of vinyl cloth, and we found something very interesting on its surface. The defendant's fingerprints. What? The Phony Fanty provided the prosecution with all the evidence we needed. It clearly proves the accused handled the bomb. Oh, Jesus. I didn't even get to read the line. That doesn't make any sense. Why would Junie's fingerprints be on it? That does appear to be pretty irrefutable evidence. The court accepts it as evidence. Miss Woods, do you have any explanation for this? I don't understand. How about you, Miss Sykes? Do you have any plausible explanation to refute this decisive piece of evidence? Well, I can't do it. I can't think of a single thing. I better come up with something, for Junie's sake. If you can't produce an answer, we could always go straight to the ruling if you prefer. No, I have to say something fast. Oh no! I can't get my voice to work! Why now of all time? Oh no, does she have trauma? That doesn't look good. Oh, that's trauma.
Oh, drama.
I thought I overcame this already. Maybe I'm still not ready to stand in court.
Drama.
Oh. Oh, wow. Karuma! Wait, wrong timeline. Did she get accused of murder before?
I don't know, did she?
Okay, I'm gonna check off Athena trauma.
Either way, you're correct.
As you can see, there is no room for debate.
Ew.
Objection!
Sorry, that was really loud.
Is it?
You.
Yeah.
He pulled a Herlock Sholmes!
They pulled a Herlock Sholmes. Check that out.
Alright, shut up. I'm listening to the music. Okay, let me check this off my freaking... I gotta check off the... God, my board. Athena trauma. And then...
So much.
Herlock. Herlock Sholmes.
There's so much.
Oh my god, if Apollo, Trauma, and New Maya ship, then I will have 3 bingos all at once. Sorry it took me so long to get here, Athena. Apollo explained the whole thing to me over the phone. He asked me to come help you out in his place. Do you want to be Athena?
Not sure.
Thanks for coming. I hate to admit it, but I was having a real rough time on my own.
Sorry, that was, yeah, I screamed really loud. No, I don't know. I think you were doing just fine, all things considered. You hung in there, giving me enough time to get here. Now let's
Thinks I was
turn things
having a
around.
flashback. Thinks I was having a trauma flashback.
No, I love trauma flashbacks. My boyfriend kept giving this one trauma flashback where he was in an elevator. Mr. Wright, please don't talk about this now. Okay.
You got it, boss.
Look who showed up out of the blue. My suit is blue. Yeah, thanks for noticing. If it isn't Mr. Phoenix Wright, you always manage to surprise me. Your Honor, why the fuck am I 3D? Mr. Payne has called for an early ruling, but I believe there are still many things that need to be deliberated. How did Miss Wood's fingerprints wind up on the stuffed animal tail? How was the bomb even detonated? Until these questions are answered, I assert it's impossible for a fair ruling to be made. You are absolutely right. Let's continue from where we left off. I assume you have no objections, Mr. Payne? None at all, Your Honor. Oh my god, I broke my pen. Wait, I tried to fix the pen for... Miss Woods really looks like she was having a hard time.
Oh, whoops, sorry. Junie's really struggling, Mr. Wright. I get the sense she's afraid of decorum itself.
Because of yesterday?
Yeah, it was understandably very traumatic for her.
You know, maybe I should have put Junie trauma on my bingo card. Poor thing. And here she is, back at the courthouse again, being so brave. I'd like to make a request, Your Honor. If at all possible, I'd like to have Miss Woods rest in the lobby. Given the defendant's condition, very well, I grant special permission.
You go get some rest, Junie, and leave the rest to us.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about this. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Phoenix Wright. I've been looking forward to meeting you. It's been a while, Mr. Payne. You're more clueless than I'd heard. I do believe you mean, how do you do? For I am Gaspin Payne, the younger brother of your long-standing rival Winston Payne. What? Long-standing rival? When were we ever rivals, let alone long-standing? God, his face!
Can I just say, I'm not a big fan of the highlighting. Like, it's so...
You'll
so
see,
saturated
Mr.
and
Wright. I will
valued.
cleanse Winston of the disgrace he met with at your hands. He's dead now. What? Looks like this royal pain is going to be as thoroughly unpleasant as the other.
You should see his ancestor, the Ouchies.
Yeah, he filed an assault complaint because his hair tie got cut. She's 18.
She's 18.
Just like Francisca von Karma. What do you mean? Your Honor. The prosecution would now like to call a decisive witness to the stand. The witness will testify as to how the accused detonated the bomb in the courtroom.
Not the decisive witness.
Very well, please call your witness, Mr. Payne. Am I the
Supposed to
same
be
fucking
told.
judge for all the game? Hey, isn't this the guy that blew up the frickin' place?
It's the guy who blew it up.
Witness, your name and occupation, please.
Oh, I can find him.
Witness! Name.
Head to name.
Are you Name? Ted Tenate. Are you kidding me? Do you see his name? Mr. Wright, what are you talking about? His name literally is Detonate. No, it's Ted Tenate. Oh my god! Occupation.
Oh my
Bomb
god.
disposal specialist.
No.
What a strange robotic voice you have! Did see that this VA typing? It is the same as me talking.
He sounds exactly like a robot.
What the fuck did you just say to me? Can you speak in a normal manner? I can. He can. But I do not like to speak. Speaking is inefficient. Energy expenditure speaking. Greater than typing. Understand? What an odd witness. Your Honor, we've had a parrot in this courthouse before.
Your Honor, you don't understand what's gonna happen in the next case.
Mr. Tenate was in charge of the bomb for the trial and was there when it went off. Being a bomb squad specialist, do you have any relation to the victim? I framed her for murder. What? I mean, no. Negative. I first met the girl while on this job. Many people are employed by the police. I only know a fraction of them. However, I was shocked when I first discovered the body of the victim.
That's sus.
Shocked! I was the first one on the scene after the explosion. I went there to ensure safety, but I ended up discovering a dead body. So he was the first to discover the body, was he?
Yeah. We first discovered the living body and then...
Okay, well, Lee, you can't say... You
not
don't know
saying
how this
spoilers.
game...
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what happens.
Could it be she was poisoned and then someone stabbed her to hide the fact that she was poisoned? Giselle Brett.
Nah. Nah.
He is here to testify about the circumstances surrounding the moment of the... I forgot to read the rest. Very well, the court will hear Mr. Denays. That's the word. God, his name is literally Detonate. But at the very least, show this court some respect and remove that face guard, witness. He's gonna have, like, glasses. Oh, Jesus. Why he look like
Ew.
that?
He look weird.
Oh, what was this? Whoa, hey. When the bomb went off. The bomb was originally disarmed by me, then transported here as evidence.
Of course he did.
Bomb name HH3000, operated by timer or with a remote. I was watching. What if his like his typing voice was such like extremely like girly and high pitched?
Oh, that would be hilarious.
I was watching from the gallery when I suddenly became alarmed.
What are you, little girl?
I saw that the bomb's timer was counting down. I'm gonna do that from now on. So even though the bomb was supposed to be disarmed, it somehow got switched on? Precisely. Activating the timer is very simple. 1. Connect wires. 2. Switch on timer. A monkey could do it. I am sure even you would be able to, Mr. Wright.
I guess this makes you the blue monkey in the barrel of fun, boss.
I'd now like to begin my cross-examination. Huh? What the shit? Mr. Tenate! What is that? It's a bomb. What a... HH3000. AKA a bomb. A bomb? Great good... Oh. Mr. Tenate! I demand that you disarm at this instant! Disassembly complete. 5.3 seconds, 0.2 seconds short of my personal best. Are you trying to give me a heart attack? Not exactly a spring chicken, you know! This is an exact replica of the HH3000. Oh, there it is again. It is used to practice disarming bombs. Disarm equals success. Explosion equals failure. Keep talking and nobody explodes. Have you ever heard of that game? An exact replica of the bomb that exploded, isn't it? So that's what it looked like. I submitted a photograph of the real bomb taken just before the trial. That's... Dimensions? 10 inches H... Oh, 10 inches H X... 10 inches height times 10 inches width times 10 inches depth. Weight, 12 pounds. I think that's pounds. Perfect replication. Your bomb does appear to be a very good copy indeed. Yes, however, I cannot replace the detonation mechanism. It is a very puzzling wiring setup. It is regrettable I cannot replace it. It sounds like Cammy Mew. Goodness, that's enough! No need to replicate anything here. How about we replicate the explosion? No!
And they keep doing that for every courtroom.
Now the defense will begin their cross-examination. Where's Miss Sykes gone to? Athena, you can come out now. I'm a lesbian!
Wait, no, wait, wrong thing. Okay, Mr. Wright, let's get to work.
I guess you're pretty scared, huh?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
She was about to bolt!
Hey, just socking it, Widget.
As transparent as ever.
Now, let's see. Where were we?
As transparent as ever, which means I first saw you and I thought you were gay, so I hired you.
Oh.
Wait, you only hired me because I was gay? Yup. Oh.
Wait, so does that mean Apollo and Lucy and everybody else are gay gays?
We were at the cross-examination.
Oh, cross-examination, of course.
Good job, Phoenix. Change the subject. She seems disoriented. I wonder if she's alright. Maybe I should ask Athena if she remembers how to cross-examine to help her focus.
Nah, the agency is in your name. Hey, the agency is in your name, Mr. Wright.
Nah, no need to do that for now. She'll be fine.
I'll do everything I can to help.
Tag team!
If you can't find any contradictions,
This looks weird.
and you flub up too often, don't be afraid to ask me for help. Press R when the option to consult with me appears.
How did you say that in orange?
I'll let you know what I think the suspicious statement is.
Why do you keep saying things in orange? Sounds good. I'll be counting on you if I get in a bind.
Yeah, the orange.
All right. It's cross-examination time.
She's so fun.
When the bomb went off. Here we go. Oh my god, we have separate game slots? Thank goodness. Oh, I would have cried. When the bomb went off. I don't even remember this. The bomb was originally disarmed by me, then transported here as evidence.
Hold it!
You say that you disarmed the bomb. But are you really sure it was disarmed? Absolutely, I can disarm anything. In a flash. I'm Barry Allen, the fastest man alive. That looks more like dismantled than disarmed to me. Oh, pardon? Oh, pardon me. Let's see. Is there any chance you could have forgotten to disarm the bomb? Impossible. I do not make rudimentary mistakes like that. They say to err is human. Although the jury's still out on this guy. Do we have a jury? You must know, Mr. Wright, according to the court's own records, you must perform a summation examination. A what now? A summation examination? It's a loophole in the legal system. Who are you? The fact that the bomb had indeed been disarmed was officially confirmed. I guess I can rule out the possibility that he forgot to disarm it. Could you talk about the bomb in a little more detail for the court, Mr. Tenate? Certainly. Bomb name, operated by timer with remote.
Hold it!
What was the approximate size and weight of the bomb? Dimension, I know this already. This information is also written in the photograph. Oh yes, here it is on the back. According to this, the case is made out of 5 alloy plating 5/16 of an inch thick. That certainly sounds like one thick and very bad metal.
What if I dropped that thing on your foot? You'd be hopping.
If you drop that thing anywhere, I'd be hopping for the nearest exit. Yes, well, I believe the courtroom has heard enough about the bomb itself. Like, why do Phoenix's assistants keep trying to, like, hurt him? Maya tried to hit him on the head with a pipe once.
Oh.
Yeah, it was in
Okay.
the crossover game. So, Mr. Tonight, you were keeping an eye on the bomb? Were you
I was
watching
about
it
to say. At least Suzuto didn't hurt Ryunosuke.
Yeah, sure, of course. Yeah, I was only thrown to the ground a few hundred times. Well, sometimes when I get lonely, I kind of miss the Suzuto takedown. Naruhodo-sama. That's not a thing you should miss. Oh, sorry. I was watching from the gallery when I suddenly became alarmed.
Hold it!
Why? Why were you in the gallery? My duties may have been over for the moment, but I wanted to keep watch. Even though the bomb was disarmed, you can never be too careful. Explosive devices are very dangerous things. Ah, how admirably responsible of you! A model to be emulated!
Let the bomb went off.
I practice disarming bombs every day. I practice assembling them too. Ooh, his eyes. The disarming part I get, but assembling them?
Well, have you know that I practice presenting evidence every day myself?
I see, but do you ever practice having evidence presented to you?
Presented to me? What? No, why?
Then you cannot very well call yourself a professional yet, can you?
That does it! I'm gonna start practicing having evidence presented to me every day! And you'd better drink some coffee, boss. We're gonna be pulling an all-nighter.
I don't think that would be necessary. Or worth either of our time. So, Mr. Tonight, what did you witness from the gallery? I saw that the bomb's timer was counting down.
Hold it!
You saw it counting down clearly with your own eyes? I'd hardly think a timer as small as that one on this bomb could have been seen from the gallery. These goggles help me see very small things clearly from very far away. For instance, when I look at you, I can see your love for Miles Edgeworth, whatever that means. Huh? I can even see what you had for breakfast by looking at your tie. Why do I suddenly feel like a bug under a magnifying glass?
What was that? Okay. I guess it's possible he saw the timer if he was wearing those goggles.
I'm not so sure. There's something that just doesn't sit right with me.
I don't think I follow.
The bomb was completely hidden inside the stuffed animal. So well concealed, in fact, that it didn't even look like a bomb at all.
So you're trying to find testimony that conflicts with the evidence, right?
That's right. Listening carefully to Mr. Tonight's testimony is just the first step. Actually, Athena, next time you think of saying something like that, make sure you say contradicts. After that, it's a matter of taking a look at any evidence that seems relevant.
Remember to open the courtroom when you go to present or something. Something. If you find evidence that contradicts with the testimony,
Yeah,
present
there
it.
you go. Now you're getting the lingo. Mr. Wright, please don't ever say lingo again. What, isn't that hip with the kids? Don't ever say hip again.
Let's see. This testimony is about when the bomb went off. So I think the state it was in at the time would be pretty important.
A bomb that didn't look like a bomb because it was inside a stuffed animal, huh? Maybe there was a fifth passenger in the omnibus. I would assume I present... Ooh. Yeah.
I mean, you have like three
Objection!
things.
This objection's kind of weak.
It is.
So you say you saw the bomb's countdown, is that right? Of course, I clearly saw it counting down to 0.
Uh-huh.
And I say that you are clearly lying. What are you talking about? There's no way you could have seen the bomb's timer. After all, the bomb was concealed inside a stuffed animal. Mr. Tennate, how can you claim to know the bomb was about to go off when you couldn't even see the timer? Yeah, but... What? No! That does seem like a glaring inconsistency indeed. Witness, how do you explain this? Well, I...
Oh, that was great, Mr. Wright. You found a contradiction right off the bat.
Always remember, Athena. When you find an inconsistency in a witness's testimony, there's always a reason behind it. It could be a lie, a hidden meaning, a secret. Whatever it is, it's up to us to dig it out.
And pointing out every contradiction we find is the best way to do it, right, boss?
Now the question is, what can we dig out of Mr. Tenate? Well, let me see. No. There must be some mistake. Oh, yes, of course. I remember now. The sound. I knew because of the sound. Sound? What sound? The sound of you losing your court case. Oh. When the timer went off, this type of bomb is switched on. It beeps softly. Beep, beep, beep. As the sound of the bomb counting down. A beeping noise, you say? Suppose it would be possible to notice that even with a bomb inside a stuffed animal. I simply made a mistake. My bad.
Objection!
The screen doesn't shake, that's why. How in the world did you hear such a tiny little sound all the way from the gallery? Is he waving his finger like Edric does? Do it again, Phoenix. Come on. Okay, he's not gonna do it again. Listening for the sound of a bomb's timer is an integral part of my work. I constantly undergo training so that I will never miss it. I hardly think that training would help you hear something so soft from so far away. What now? I'm gonna blow you all up. Are you making light of the fine science of disarming bombs? Did someone say science? Emma Skye burst into the courtroom.
OMG, Emma and KG would be besties.
It is a solemn mission that I put my life on the line to perform. What kind of specialist would I be if I could not hear a bomb's timer? It's not like disassembling a toaster, you know. Oh, that's his regular voice. It's not like disassembling a toaster, you know. Well, now he's just showing off. Fuck you. You keep asserting that the sound was too tiny to hear, but the only tiny thing here is your What? Is your skill as a lawyer, being mistrustful and not an attractive quality, you know? And you're just overflowing with attractive qualities, are you? Or perhaps you have some proof that Mr. Tenate did not hear the sound? Well, no, but... still seems totally suspect. He's sus! Mr. Wright, please, stop trying to be cool! It's gonna be really hard to prove that he didn't hear something. If I have this correct, the prosecution's argument is that he activated the bomb before it was brought into the courtroom. I don't understand, Mr. Payne. Is why you believe that person to be Miss Woods? That's simple, Your Honor. Mr. Tenate happened to be there when it happened. He was there when the defendant rearmed the yeah, what? What's this now? It happened now before the trial started. It was when the detective Arm and I were transporting the bomb. Oh my god, what the frick, bro? We brought the bomb to the lobby for the defense. Bomb equals evidence. The lawyer wanted to see it before we start off the trial. Looking for a chance to get at the bomb, Miss Woods... looking for a chance to get at the bomb, Miss Woods was already there in that lobby. Her goal was surely to rearm the bomb and steal the remote switch. The remote switch? Yes, the switch that controls the bomb remotely. Duh.
Duh.
It had been missing ever since the incident. Okay, cool. Can I disassemble this? I'm partially to blame. Oh, you heard it here. I still can't examine the evidence. You guys suck. I left the bomb and the remote on top of the transport case. And they were rearmed and stolen while I was taped. talking with the lawyer.
How would she have the knowledge to rearm a bomb anyway?
Yeah, I don't know anyway.
I don't know what they're trying
bro.
to achieve here.
The defendant then used a remote from inside the courtroom to start.
Objection!
How can you see? Look, he's waving his finger like Edgeworth does.
I keep missing it because I keep looking away.
Yeah. Okay. Well, be
I'll go
better.
watch it. I'll go rewatch.
How
it.
can you assert so unequivocally that the bomb was rearmed into the lobby?
Objection!
Objection! The bomb was safely secured in the transport case. The only time it was outside of the case was in that lobby. Therefore, that was the one and only opportunity anyone had to meddle with it. Maybe Apollo Justice did blow everyone up. No, it's this guy on the stand. Someone other than Mr. Tanay could have opened the case and taken the bomb out. Impossible. The transport case is assigned exclusively to me. Do you see this number here? That is my identification number. And I have the only key that can open the case.
Yeah, I see it now. I see it.
Nevertheless, Mr. Payne's assertion is nothing more than conjecture. You have no proof that it was Miss Woods who stole the remote switch. And by the same token, you have no proof that it wasn't her. But what I do have is a piece of evidence that proves the defendant handled the bomb. Ah, that tail! 5 minutes, 24 seconds, 2.3 deciseconds. The defense's advantage lasted a mere 5 minutes. Ugh, talk about a rotten hand. As long as they have her fingerprints at their trump card. Did someone say trump card? I'm at a big disadvantage. Turnabout Trump. It appears we have to hear from the defendant herself once more. I wholeheartedly agree, Your Honor. I would like to recall Miss Woods to the stand. I trust you have no objections, Mr. Wright. I'm worried about her condition, but we do need her testimony. On the other hand, I'm not sure I want to make Athena mad.
I can read your feelings, boss.
Guess there's no hiding it from her, huh?
Don't worry. I know we need your testimony. But if anybody picks on her again, they'll pay.
And again, in all I.
Guess she's already at anger level 1.
Don't worry. I'll stop the proceedings before I let anything bad happen to her.
The defense has no objections, Your Honor.
Gay, homosexual gay.
In that case, I will take my leave. But before I do, there's just one more thing. Mr. Wright, was it? No. I'm Mr. Wrong. Me, yes. Dismantling bombs is my job. Dismantling the case is yours. Do you think you can handle it? I look forward to seeing you try. This guy's hiding something. I just know it. Take this shiny rock! Hiya! He throws the Magatama. Now, if you will excuse me. Bailiff! Please go into the lobby and bring back the defendant. I'll be right back. One sec.
So hi, Fischl. How are you today?
How was today so far?
Interesting thing we're doing right now.
Lucif is mine, by the way. Fuck off. Fuck off, Javier.
I think the The one with blue. Wait, no. Actually, can you like type with the blue? Yeah, I think the blue one is better because it like you can actually see his face.
Okay, okay.
The red one kind of
I'm
blends
back.
in too much. Back.
Junie.
Hi, Athena. She looks even worse off than before.
Don't worry, Junie. We're here for you.
Thanks, Athena. And I'll do my best too. You blew up the courtroom. What? Because you blew up the courtroom because you bear resentment against the courts, correct? No, of course not. What's that you say? I can barely hear you. I haven't done anything wrong. This prosecutor is scary.
Objection!
I didn't imprudent little girl. Stop acting innocent and tell the truth. This is getting ugly.
Oh no. Athena.
You rearmed the bomb because you wanted to blow up the courthouse. Admit it. That's why you went to the lobby where Mr. Justice was, isn't that right?
Mr. Wright. Now go give that prosecutor a smack.
Bro, I wish. What? Of course not. Do we have to review the courtroom manners 101 again?
We can't let a creep that bullies innocent girls like this off so easily.
I haven't forgotten about how he treated you.
Don't worry about me. Just help Junie. Her heart's crying out. She's so scared. So very scared.
Looks like Athena's picking something up with her heightened sense of hearing. Heightened sense of hearing? Zenitsu Agatsuma! It sounds like this time it's for the voice of Miss Wood's heart. Don't deny it. You stole the remote switch and used it in the courtroom, didn't you?
Objection!
Your Honor, please put a stop to this. Mr. Payne is badgering the defendant.
Did someone say badger? Gumshoe comes up with like a blue badger cutout. Yes, Miss Woods does seem quite frightened. Mr. Payne, I ask that you behave more like a gentleman. But don't you know, Your Honor? There is no more a gentleman in this world than I. Oh, really? Then what the hell is my ancestor? Huh? Like, Ryunosuke just appears in court. Hi, why am I here, Phoenix? I need to show how much of a gentleman you are. Okay, and why?
This of a gentleman or even a gentleman would behave like he does. Don't let the rude ruffian win.
Sis, have the takedown! Hot! She like appears and throws him over his shoulder. Athena. How dare you call a gentleman such as I a rude ruffian? I'll have you know that I attend manners class every Saturday. Well, you should go back and go for a week. I'm more than just a mere gentleman. I'm a genteel man.
Not when you're terrorizing a young lady, you're not. I demand my money back from that manners class if I were you.
Ugh. I should probably be the adult here and stop the two of them, but... Mr. Payne, that will be enough. Certainly, Your Honor. No further questions. Let's move on to the defendant's testimony. Miss Woods, please share with the court what you were doing when the bomb went off.
Damn, this is annoying.
You're doing pretty good, actually, with the sprites for the first 3D game. Wait a minute. Hey, Google. When did Dual Destinies release? Please know what that is. Please know what that is.
September 9th, 2014.
2014.
According to Wikipedia, it was released worldwide on September 9th,
2014.
PlayStation 3, PlayStation
Damn.
4, Xbox 360.
Okay, are we talking about
When
something?
did-
Hey Google. When did Ace Attorney shoot? 5?
Great Ace Attorney.
Hey Google. No. Hey Google, when did Ace Attorney 5 release?
According to
Isn't that a
Wikipedia,
spirit of
it is the
justice?
5th main entry in the Ace Attorney
No, it's this
series
one.
and was originally released for the Nintendo 3DS in 2013.
How many
3DS.
Ace Attorney games are there?
6.
following in 2014 and 2017.
2014. Okay. Hey Google, when was Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright released?
Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney's initial release date is November 29th, 2012.
Yeah, so the crossover, the first 3D Ace Attorney was the crossover game, and then they did this one, and then Daigakten 1, and then Spirit of Justice, then Daigakten 2. Well, that day,
Anyways.
I was watching from the gallery. The bomb went off, and rubble started falling. It fell on top of me.
Yuni's clearly in pain being forced to recall the bombing like that. She can't even get her words out.
This isn't going to work, so what now? Hey, wait a minute. Even if she can't vocalize what she wants to say, we can listen to what's inside your heart. Yes, that was the perfect time to use Athena's power. You can hear it, can't you, Athena? The cries of Miss Wood's heart?
Yes, and they sound incredibly strained. She's so scared. I think she could collapse at any second. Very much shit, I mean, what?
Athena has a unique ability, you see. With her finely tuned sense of hearing, she can hear the words of a witness's heart. What? In essence, she can sense how a person is really feeling from the tone of their voice. I guess it's all up to Athena and her special ability now. Athena, I want you to use the analytical psychology you studied. And listen to the testimony of Miss Wood's heart.
Okay, boss. I'll give it a go. After all, this is the whole reason I put all that effort into studying analytical psychology. Huh?
What? Is this German?
That is... I think that's German. Hold on.
Wait.
Let me translate.
It's German.
Auf geht's.
Off kids, let's do this.
She knows a lot of languages, doesn't she?
Multilingual.
Oh, whoa!
Ooh, this is cool.
So your holographic thingamabob can show us how Miss Woods is feeling, right?
In a nutshell, yes.
Can I put 2 check marks on new courtroom segment? I'm gonna do that.
Does it count? Is this a new courtroom segment?
I believe
The,
so.
the emotions and images that I picked up on just now while listening to her testimony. I can enter all that into a widget and use the mood matrix to analyze them. Ooh, so yeah, it is.
Mood
It is a new
matrix.
courtroom segment.
Whoa! Hey!
These mood markers here reflect the fluctuations in Junie's emotion. When she feels happy or is enjoying the memory, happy marker will light up.
Okay.
When she feels angry or frustrated, the angry marker will react.
Got it.
When she feels sadness or is frightened by a memory, the sad marker will blink. I
Okay.
think we know. Oh, that was cute. When she feels surprised or confused, the surprise marker will light up.
It's kind of creepy.
Adorable.
So with your special ability and Widget's mood mood matrix program, we can track how Miss Woods is feeling as she testifies. Talk about the wonders of technology.
Yep. Now let's give it a shot. I'm picking up on some kind of discord or noise in Junie's heart.
Discard!
Shut up. See there? This is what the noise level looks like in the mood matrix.
This is crazy.
It's a result of inconsistencies between her testimony and her feelings. If we can pinpoint these inconsistencies, the noise level should drop.
Okay. It's time to listen to Miss Wood's true testimony. Well, that day, I was watching from the gallery, cough cough.
Cough, cough.
The bomb went off. She was surprised, and rubble started falling. I like this. This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Huh?
Why is she happy?
I was about to die. Yippee!
Oh no, she's suicidal.
Oh no, maybe because someone saved her. Someone saved her, that's why she's like...
Maybe.
And she didn't...
I think I have a good grasp on Junie's emotional state now.
This power of Athena's is incredible.
I'm seeing an unexpected emotion has been consistent content of her testimony.
What? Already?
It fell on top of me.
Look at this. When she says it fell on top of me, the happy marker is reacting.
Look at that. That is odd.
You'd think she'd be traumatized, hit in the head, you know? Lose her memories. Become a sailor for a year or so. There must be a reason for this contradictory emotion. We just need to do some digging.
Hitting their head and losing their memories? Hey, I did that before.
Boss, what are you talking about?
When you find an unexpected emotion, you'll first need to pinpoint it.
Q.
And then select the unexpected emotion or reaction from the markers with...
Space.
Oh shoot, 1 second, my dad's calling.
Got it!
Did I do the right thing? Widget is registering joy when Miss Woods recalls the rubble falling on her. There must be a reason for this unexpected emotion. Miss Woods, as the rubble was falling, there's also something that made you feel happy?
What? What?
Mr. Wright, the feeling of happiness is spreading throughout Junie's heart. Keep going on this point. I bet Junie will start to calm down. Great. Let's hear what she has to say.
Just as I was about to escape the courtroom, the bomb went off. I was so startled, I tripped. And then rubble started falling on top of me. I thought I was done for. But just then,
Oh, this...
Apollo came and rescued me.
I knew it! Is she in love with Apollo? Bro, he's taken.
She is. She actually is. She has a crush.
He's taken.
Yeah, he's taken by Clavier Gavin. As much as I hate that guy.
Apollo? Oh, that shit, you're here. My bad.
Yeah.
He used his own body to shield me from the rubble.
So that's when he sustained those injuries. And he became emo.
How do you feel, Junie? Did talking about Apollo give you some courage?
Yes, Apollo is just like the sun. Strong and bright and warm. Just like the god of the sun, Apollo, in Greek mythology. Just talking
That's
about
his
it
name?
makes...
Apollo, yes.
Like,
I don't remember that.
Just talking about it makes me feel like a leaf undergoing photosynthesis.
And see? The coughing stopped all of a sudden.
You're right, thank you, Athena.
She starts coughing.
Hosonaga-san, what are you doing here? Looks like we were
Wait,
able to
what is
draw
that?
out some new
What is-
testimony.
What if that's descendant? Nah.
No, it's
Yeah, no,
Edward.
he's related to she's related to Edgeworth. Pretty neat, huh?
No.
But there's still some noise left, meaning there must be some discord in Junie's heart.
Is she a Discord gamer? No, I guess we'll have to keep going then.
She's a Discord kid. I should never say that again. Let me input this new information and update the mood matrix, and we'll be good to go. Remember what to do, right?
That's me. When I find an unexpected emotion, I should first use pinpoint.
That's
First
right.
pinpointing.
And then you select it from the mood markers with space. With space. And we can find the reason for the discord in her heart. And then we should be able to draw even more new testimony out. Blech.
Is this legal?
It might be illegal. Who knows?
You were surprised, and the bomb went off. Look.
Aw,
Wait, which one is this?
he's sad. And
It's-
scared. Sad and scared.
Sad and scared.
Got it!
That's goofy. I'd rather use the little thief. You were happy when Mr. Justice rescued you, weren't you?
Yes, I was really happy.
But there was also something you felt sad about at the same time?
sad.
The reason I ask is, when you were describing how you were rescued, we sensed a little sadness too.
Oh! I think
Oh, my dad's
it's
calling
probably
again. I'm sorry.
because of Bum Rap Rainy.
Bum Rap Rinny? Well, what do you know? Something new.
That's right. I brought my stuffed animal, Bum Rap Rainy, to watch the trial with me. Bum Rap Rainy and Phony Fancy are brothers.
I know the legal world would conspire a whole line of merchandise. Have you learned of the blue badger, and bat badger, and pink, and I don't know what other badgers there are.
I had Bum Rap Rainy with me while I was watching the trial. But it wasn't until Apollo saved me that I realized I lost him as I was running away. Poor Rennie, a victim of that terrible bomb. Oh, I know. You can see what he looks like in this poster.
Oh.
Aw.
It's for the campaign to eradicate fake evidence and false charges.
Phony Fancy and Bum Rap Riney, huh?
Bum.
Nothing against the campaign, but why an elephant and a rhinoceros?
Mr. Right. I don't sense any discord in Junie's heart anymore.
Yippee! So I guess that means we managed to draw out all of her testimony.
That's right. I'll just make an update with new info and we'll have the whole picture. So do you think her new testimony will help?
No! Absolutely. I don't know what I would have done without you, Athena. So Bum Rap Riney and was in the courtroom when the bomb went at the back. Now that we know that, it changes the meaning of that other piece of evidence. All I have to do is present it. At the right
Apollo's
statement.
hot.
Who?
Apollo, he's hot.
This is like Little Thief, but different. Little Thief with emotions. And not 3D. Watching, I tried to run, I was too slow. In a courtroom, the bomb went off. So startled, and Rebel started falling, thought it was done for. And Apollo came and rescued me.
Why is this thing black?
I thought it was a darker red, yeah. At the back. Is he wearing green socks?
He's wearing green socks.
He's not very smart, is he? He looks weird. I don't know.
Maybe because you've never seen this angle of him.
Oh, I get to press! That's not pressing! I can't press, actually. Try to remember you're too slow. Before you could get out of the courtroom, the bomb went off. Oh, okay. I have a bad idea, but... if her hands were full, then she couldn't have done this. Oh, and this, either. I guess we don't know. My thought it was this. Is it this?
Objection!
No. Okay. Miss Woods, your statement contradicts a piece of evidence.
Yeah.
I was trying so hard. Okay. Too slow to get out of court and the bomb went off. Then Apollo came and rescued me. You were so startled you tripped.
So yeah, if she was startled, then that means she didn't expect it, which, you know, didn't trigger it. Because we know she didn't.
That's not how this works. Switch that starts the time. The bomb's countdown. It was stolen and just before the blast, and now it's missing. Okay, well, if she tripped and then... okay, I'm gonna save, actually, because I already lost one. It was this. She wouldn't have time to get this. Well, okay, well, that's not right, is it? It contradicts... You tried to run, but you were too slow. Because the thing went off. And then how did you get this, or how did you... Okay, what? Missing remote switch. It's my badge! You're so startled, you tripped. And Rebel started falling. Thought he was done for. Then Apollo came and rescued me. Can you give me a hint, Athena?
That Junie's a complete testimony, not bad. That Junie, blah, blah, yes.
Should focus on her new statements Miss Woods made. The existence of bum rap Bernie should turn things around in our favor. Change the meaning of a certain piece of evidence we already have. Like what? Oh, the tail! Oh! All I have to do is present. Oh!
Oh, yeah.
They have the same tail. They have the same tail.
Objection!
Boom! Just like the courtroom. Miss Woods, I know this trial has been very hard for you, but you can relax now. You are without a doubt innocent. Mr. Wright, what wild assertion are you making now? My wild assertion is simply this. The two stuffed animals were mixed up. The tail defendant's fingerprints were found on wasn't that of phony Fanty. It was the tail of her gallery companion, Bum Rap Riney.
Objection!
Shut up.
What? What nonsense is that? I concede they're both stuffed animals, yes, but they're both completely different characters. An elephant and a rhino. They're as distinct as a defense lawyer and a prosecutor. Well, then what is Mr. Edgeworth? A weirdo. But are they really so different? Oops. Don't go up too far. Don't go up too far. Holy shit.
Is that your...
My desk is moving. Hold on. Let me fix this. Okay, fixed it. I did not fix it. Okay, there we go. There, I fixed it. Both defense lawyers and prosecutors strive to protect the peace through law.
Even elephants and rhinos have some similar characteristics. No, they don't. They're both gray, for example.
Sometimes. Anyway, this poster is all I need to prove my assertion to be true. If I may direct the court's attention here, you'll clearly see how the two got mixed up. My mic's not working. Excuse me, microphone. There we go.
Take that!
Wow, would you look at that? The two tails are exactly the same! Yes, exactly. The two stuffed animals are based on entirely different animals, but the design of their tails is exactly the same. Yeah!
Ooh, that's cool. I like that.
I want chocolate. Order! Order in the court! As long as the possibility exists that the tail belongs to Bum Rap Riney, we can no longer consider it to be decisive proof that the defendant handled the bomb. As things stand, I consider the charges against the accused unsubstantiated. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Payne? Oh, yes, of course, Your Honor.
Ooh, that was great, Mr. Wright. You turned things right around.
That's me. Yeah, it's not over yet, but at least we managed to hold out this long. I believe that brings our proceedings for today to a close. Mr. Payne, I'm afraid you have some serious investigation ahead of you. Yes, Your Honor. Wait, a first trial that's 2 days? Very well, let us reconvene tomorrow. Someone gotta object. Court is adjourned! Object, someone object. That's
And
what?
It's adjourned.
No! There's no way!
There's yes way.
What? The first trial is 2 days? No!
I guess.
That's crazy!
That was so exciting, boss. We did it. True to form, he managed to just barely put off at the very last moment.
True to form? Gee, I never knew you had such a glowing opinion of me. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everything you're doing. You did great, Miss Woods. You really stuck it out.
Ow. And you got really brave at the end, just when we needed you most, Junie. So gay. Thanks to you, we were able to turn things around.
Someone say Soge, like Kazuma Asoge.
Mr. Boss, why's your ancestor here?
Huh? Oh my god, it's Asogi. Phoenix, I have some words for you. Oh no! He runs away.
Well, you were the one in there that gave me courage, Athena. And Apollo.
Oh!
Really? Thanks. Oh.
Yep.
So, be honest. Was I any help at all? What is up?
Of course! Without you, we would have never gotten out of that tight spot.
That's good to hear. I may still have a lot to learn, but I'm give it my all. I'll be so good that one day you'll call me your partner.
Did someone say partner?
Boss, why's your ancestor here?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I heard someone say partner! Oh no, now my direct ancestor is here. What a nightmare. That's what I like to hear. Analytical psychology. The ability to solve riddles of a person's heart. Athena's true potential. Did someone say true potential?
True potential?
Lloyd Garmadon is beginning to really shine through now.
Hey, where's Apollo anyway?
No, he's dying on the floor over there.
Yeah.
Help me! He seems fine. Here, take some white powder, Apollo. Good question. I almost forgot about him.
Wow.
I assume he'd still be here in the lobby.
Oh, I know. Maybe he's still in courtroom number 4.
Courtroom number 4? What would he be doing at the scene of the explosion?
When I came out to the lobby to rest, I told Apollo about bum-rat Riney. I told him I dropped Riney in the courtroom and was trying to escape before the blast. And then Apollo said he had an idea of where Riney might be, so he went to take a look together.
I guess Apollo can be pretty nice when he wants to
Don't
be.
get ahead of yourself. I'm a terrible guy. I turned this one guy down for weeks about going on a date with him. Months, actually. 6 months.
It's called harassment.
So, they met in court, like, every day. So, you went looking for Riney together before you called back into courtroom number 5?
Yes, I had some time to rest, so I was able to go and look for him. But then, they called me into courtroom number 5 to testify. Apollo insisted on staying there, though.
With all those injuries, I wonder how he's managing.
I am Apollo Justice, and I'm fine!
I wonder where Trucy is.
I think Apollo might have figured something out.
I wonder what it was. Do you think he's alright in there? I'm fine! I wonder if he's alright in there. I'm fine!
Towards a steal.
He told me, I'm going to look for evidence to clear your name, Juniper.
Maybe he just found some new piece of evidence.
Anyway, we better go and get him.
Good idea. He's gonna be passed out on the ground, bro.
December 17th.
He's gonna have a Kazuma pose.
Where are you, Apollo? Trial's over for today! Come on, I know you're...
No.
He's Kazuma'd.
No.
Oh my god, I was joking! Oh, someone hit him in the head! He's Kazuma! Kazuma! Kazuma!
No. 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 No.
Yo, he got Kazuma'd.
Yo, Kazuma.
He's dead.
Kazuma. Can we replay that? That was a really nice segment.
The cutscene?
Yes. That was a really nice segment.
There's no way this fucking court thing goes over 2 days. It's episode 1.
No, Apollo got Kazuma.
Apollo got Kazuma. December 18th. You know, 10 days from December 18th is DL6 day. This isn't exactly how I envisioned the second day of this trial to start. It's so over, but given how the things ended yesterday. Good morning. The mood sure is tense. Not sure that's any surprise. Here's the bombing guy. He hit him.
Oh, hey. Did you read the paper this morning, boss?
When do you think I am, an old man?
Yes.
Okay, fine, you got me. I did read the paper. Huh? The paper? That came out of left field.
You didn't read it? Then you don't know the big news.
Okay, fine. He pulls up the newspaper. Prosecutor Van Zeek's attacked. What does that mean?
Somebody spotted an abominable snowman way up in the mountains.
Okay, this has nothing to do with the case at hand. Tell me you know the difference between a paper and a tabloid, Athena.
It might show up in the forest where you live, Junie. So you'd better watch out, okay? I still can't believe Apollo got Kazuma.
He got Cosmo.
You really should read the story for yourself. I wouldn't even begin to do it justice.
Did someone say justice? Apollo, what are you doing here?
Go back to the hospital!
Justice?
Oh my God.
Did someone say justice? And she starts crying. We get Justice Apollo. His name is Apollo Justice. Yep, I hear you.
Huh?
Oh, poor Apollo. It's all my fault. Tina!
Oh, Junie, what was I thinking? I'm so sorry. No, it's the same pose!
What we found yesterday. What's in his hand? Check his hand! It was not Apollo's dead body, thank goodness. It's just like Kazuma. He'd been assaulted by someone with a blow to his head and he was lying unconscious. We rushed him to the hospital right away, and it looks like he's going to pull through. But it was still quite a shock to stumble onto a scene like that. Yeah, when we found him, he wrote something on the ground. It said wardrobe, but it was in Russian. Is Miss Woods alright, Athena?
Well, I managed to get her to stop crying. Now she's resting on the sofa over there.
Apollo sat on this sofa!
Oh, Lord.
Well, I guess she really feels responsible for what happened to Apollo.
Oh, Junie. She's jealous. She believes that the reason Apollo was attacked is because he was helping her look for something in that courtroom.
Oh? Guess I can see why she'd think that. By the way, how are you doing?
Oh,
Yeah, you. I know you're concerned about Miss Woods, but are you alright?
me? I'm doing just fine, boss.
Did someone say just fine? Apollo!
I mean, yeah, it was a huge shock, but I'm alright. People who studied analytical psychology are great at times like this. After all, they've learned how to control their own emotions too.
I want to make chocolate
Oh my god,
covered
that actually makes so much sense. Ooh, I want the
Somehow,
like, sugar
I don't
candy.
think it's as easy as she makes it sound. Oh my god, I need to tell you. I literally need to tell. So, in one of my favorite manga, Eden Zero, there's this one character who was so traumatized that she stopped showing emotion, and if she started showing emotion, then she would, like, freak out and shut down or something. So then she had this hair clip that looks kind of like,
The widget?
Widget. Yeah, and she had a hair clip, and it would process her emotions through the hair clip, but keep her face and herself, like, with no emotions. And that's what I'm thinking about right now. But there's no denying she's a real trooper. Apollo doesn't remember a thing, does he? No! Apollo has amnesia!
No! He got Kazuma! For real! Yeah, can't recall anything from the time right before he was assaulted.
He wakes up. Who are you? Oh no. Oh no! Hey, partner, it's just like you. Ryunosuke, don't make jokes like that.
Inosuke and Kazuma. in this
What?
cute
It's a
little-
funny joke. I can make fun of that.
Nothing about what he was doing in courtroom number 4 or who assaulted him. The doctor said it's probably due to the hit that he took to the head. Like, no shot.
Assaulted in a court of law and losing your memory at that. You know how that feels.
Did he lose his memory too?
Okay, well, he didn't get robbed. I have Apollo gets robbed. Oh my... I have Phoenix gets jumped and Apollo gets robbed. If I switch those two, then I could have...
Who in the world would do such a thing? Oh, Mr. Wright.
the bomber guy.
Just wait till I get my hands on a coward who hurt our Apollo!
No, his name is Christoph Gavin. Now, Athena. I thought I said you were in control of your emotions. Let's just focus on helping Miss Woods, okay? But I admit, I'm just as upset as you.
Okay, boss. You're right. Apollo's assailant can wait until after we clear Junie's name.
That's the spirit of justice. Did someone say Apollo? Stop this. Now let's see. I better check the court record one more time before the trial starts.
Earth to Mr. Wright. I'm ready whenever you are.
Sorry, I was just thinking about that man.
That man, huh?
Alright, let's get ready to rumble.
You bet.
This time you can punch him in the face.
Yay!
We walk into the courtroom, the first, like, Athena rushes in. Oh my god, Athena!
Beat downs.
With everything that happened with Apollo. Ooh, happened with Apollo. I didn't have time for a proper investigation. I can't let that stop me, though. I have to get this right, for Miss Wood's sake, and Apollo's too! So the first part was like 2 hours, I suppose. Maybe this will also be 2 hours. God, that's scary.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Juniper Woods.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is also ready, Your Honor.
Now then, I believe I instructed the prosecution to further their investigation. Were you able to locate the remote switch in question?
I'm afraid the remote switch is still missing, Your Honor.
I must say I'm disappointed, Mr. Payne. Not angry, just disappointed.
I apologize, Your Honor. Aha! Looks like the prosecution is just as unprepared as I am. I'm never prepared. There is a separate matter, however, that I would like to bring up during this trial.
A separate matter, you say? And what might that be?
I assume you're aware of another incident occurred during yesterday's trial. I'm speaking, of course, of the assault on Mr. Justice in the room. Oh my God! In Mr. Uh-oh. Why is he bringing that up?
Yes, what a truly harrowing experience it must have been. Poor Mr. Justice.
At the time of the attack, Mr. Justice was not alone.
Oh my god.
He was with the defendant, Miss Juniper Woods. He isn't going where I think he's going with this. Is he? I'm going where I think you're going. I'm going with it. The prosecution wishes to indict Miss Woods on the charge of Mr. Justice's assault.
What was that?
They're whispering.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the incident under deliberation here is the courtroom bombing! The assault on Mr. Justice has nothing to do with this trial!
But I believe there is a connection between this case and Mr. Justice's assault. Please take a moment to consider these facts. Both events occurred in courtroom number 4. This is the location of the courtroom number 4 where the unconscious Mr. Justice was discovered. Just north of that was a wardrobe with a paper over it that said ATHENA. There is a guy that we found inside of the wardrobe. Hey partner, this is starting to sound strangely familiar. Ryunosuke, stop it.
Here's inside.
As you can see, it's quite close to where Detective Arm's body was found.
I think I just realized why I thought Apollo looked hot.
Why? Oh, is it because he's emo?
Yes. I have a thing for emos. Ew.
Seek professional help.
The question is, why did the culprit feel the need to maliciously attack Mr. Justice? Why indeed? What do you believe their motive to be, Mr. Payne? I believe Mr. Justice found something in that courtroom while Miss Wood was with him. Evidence that fingered her as the perpetrator of the bombing. You mean he found some incriminating evidence? Precisely. And so, I summarized that the defendant picked up a piece of rubble and hit Mr. Justice on the back of the head in order to silence him.
Actually, it was a cat.
Objection!
Junie would never do such a thing. She was devastated when we found Apollo hurt like that.
Miss X, please control your outburst. And some prosecutions believe that by deliberating on Mr. Justice's assault, we will drive ever closer to the truth of the courtroom bombing itself. Very well. Miss Woods is hereby officially indicted on the charge of assaulting Mr. Justice.
What about the bomb? What? Why are you listening to Mr. Toupee over there? Although, considering our conversation yesterday.
I think Apollo might have figured something out.
Wonder what it was.
He told me, I'm going to look for evidence to clear your name, Juniper.
Hey, thanks for the flashback, Mr. Wright. Maybe the two incidents really are related after all.
I'd like to start by hearing from the defendant herself.
Maybe I can cut his hair too. Kazuma, please. Partner, please, don't do that. Put your sword away, please. Ryunosuke, you never let me cut anyone's hair. Well, it's a katana, Kazuma. You can't do that. You're gonna be charged with assault too. Again.
Very well, bailiff. Please bring in Miss Woods to the witness stand. I'm sorry. I can't seem to stop.
Miss Woods. Guess she's still really upset about Apollo.
Miss Woods, you went to the ruins of the courtroom number 4 with Mr. Justice, did you not? Yes, I did. Good, good. If you would, then please testify about what happened to the court. During the trial yesterday, I was overcome with a fit of coughing. Apollo stayed with me and we went into the courtroom ruins together. But then I was called back to this courtroom to give testimony. Apollo insisted on staying behind in courtroom number 4. I swear I didn't attack Apollo. Why would I ever hurt such a kind person? So, Mr. Justice stayed by your side while you were feeling unwell. What an admirable young man. I thought his loud voice was his only outstanding feature.
What did you just say? He burst into the courtroom. I'll have you know that I train every morning for my cords of steel.
He may look like a little limp at times, but Apollo can be really nice too.
Stop making fun of me! I hope she didn't hurt her wrist back handing that one out.
But one has to wonder, why did Mr. Justice stay behind the ruins? I think Apollo might have figured something out. Something? What kind of something? I don't know, something. Can you testify to what this something is? The something was something. Something to do with the courtroom bombing, kind of something, I think. Oh, new evidence for the case, was it? It's a very big kind of something indeed. I believe so. He mentioned looking for some evidence when I was called away. Just as I thought, there is a connection between the two incidents. The defendant has told a very big lie, Your Honor. What lie is that? When she learned Mr. Justice would be looking for evidence, she attacked him. She attacked him to give herself the chance to destroy that evidence. No, I never... Miss Woods repaid Mr. Justice's kindness with violence. We found proof of
No! No!
We found proof of her foul deed there in this courtroom room.
No, I'm taking a screenshot of that. No.
What on earth?
No.
If you take a screenshot, can you edit it to say, garderobe or something?
Say what now?
The Russian word for wardrobe.
Okay, sure.
You said this is so bad. Do you see it? There in front of Mr.
no.
Justice's right hand. The
No.
witness witness the message he left us. It's written in blood. WOODS? Why isn't that? That's right, Your Honor. It says wardrobe. I mean woods in the capital letter. What? I submit that Mr. Justice left us this with the name of his attacker before he fainted.
I hate this game so much. I hate it
Listen,
so much.
this came out before Daigate, so.
I hate it so much.
No, that can't be true. Why would Apollo write my name?
You're right. Nerve of him leaving that message. Why would he do that?
You can go and punch him now. Yes! Whoa. Okay, she's really going at it. Hey, okay, that's enough. I don't understand it any more than you do. When we discovered Apollo yesterday. Apollo!
No.
We didn't even have a chance to rush over to him. As soon as security heard Athena scream, they ran in and cordoned off the area. After that, they were in the courtroom number 4 with Apollo the whole time. We couldn't investigate anything ourselves, we had to leave everything to the police. Still, I never thought they would find some bloody writing there.
Now then, please begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Did you open the wardrobe? You know, partner, this is starting to sound awfully familiar. Do you know Ske? I swear. Okay, well, my bad. Listen, Apollo's voice is literally just me, but softer, and I would probably say partner at the beginning.
During the trial yesterday, I was overcome by a fit of coughing.
Hold it!
Do you always cough when you get nervous, Miss Woods?
Yes. Mr. Wright, please do not make Miss Woods nervous by pressing her so ruthlessly.
Well, that barely even qualified as a quasi-question.
Oh, whoops. Let's help her relax with blah. Let's help her relax with a little small talk before we dive into the cross-examination. You know, ask her about her hobbies and her crushes and stuff.
Do you like Apollo, Justice? Mm-hmm. He's taken, sorry. Her crushes, really? I don't know about this. For one, I have a crush on this...
That guy.
One guy. That man. Yep.
Hold it!
That man.
Why exactly did you go to the courtroom ruins?
I went to look for my medicine to stop my coughing.
Your medicine? Why would your medicine be in courtroom number 4?
I dropped it in the heat of the moment. Bumrap Riney. He was keeping my medicine safe for me. He has a little compartment that I can put things in, you see?
And Phony Fancy has the same type of pocket. That's where the bomb was inserted.
I put my medicine for my coughing fits inside Bumrap Riney. When I told Apollo about it, he said he'd help me go look for him. There is so much rubble in there, I was worried, but there was no rubble or anything in front of the witness stand. So when we got inside, Apollo went straight there and started looking for my Riney in that area. It was so nice of him to do that for me, in spite of all his injuries. Apollo is so strong and kind, just like the trees of the forest.
The way she makes him sound, you'd think Apollo was some kind of ancient god. Are you kidding me? Oh,
No.
wait.
Nuh-uh.
so that's why you went to the ruins. I see. That seems to be quite an important fact. Please add it to your testimony, Miss Woods.
Okay.
Hold it!
The area around the witness stand, are you sure about that?
I'm sorry. Did I say something wrong?
No, of course not. I was just testing my hearing. Let's not upset her. Let's not upset her.
Yes, I'm sure that's where we searched first. But then I was called back to the courtroom to give testimony.
Can we just ask the bailiff, bro? Hey, bailiff, was he unconscious before or after you called her? I wasn't unconscious when I called her, so okay, perfect. So it wasn't her. That's when you were called to the stand after Mr. Tenate's testimony, right?
Yes. The bailiff came to courtroom number 4 and brought me back to this courtroom.
What about Mr. Justice? Did he come with you or did he stay behind?
Apollo insisted on staying behind in courtroom number 4.
Hold it!
I better not ask her about Apollo. I know, I'll use some small talk here to get her to relax a bit. Do you have any hobbies, Miss Woods?
Hobbies? Oh, well, I love growing vegetables in my garden, and I love to knit. I like sewing, too. I made this outfit myself.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Keep it up, Mr. Wright. It's working.
Who's your crush? Oh.
Now ask her if she has a crush on anyone.
Lol.
So, is there anyone in particular you like right now?
Objection!
Mr. Wright, is that question even remotely related to this case?
Absolutely. To this case? No, not really.
Mr. Wright, you are refrained from asking questions unrelated to the case at hand.
Sorry, Your Honor. -1 to brownie points.
Miss Woods, please continue with your testimony. I am Papyrus. I believe you were telling the court about your attack on Mr. Justice. I didn't fucking attack him. Why would I ever hurt such a kind person?
Hold it!
He's a dick sometimes? I don't know. So you think Mr. Justice is kind?
Yes, very kind. He rescued me. He's like the sun, strong and warm. He makes me feel strong, too.
The only adjectives I associate with the sun are sweltering and oppressive.
But then Apollo got hurt, and it's my fault.
Uni, Apollo's going to be fine.
Apollo, Justice is... Apollo, you gotta stop this! Okay.
He's just like the sun, right? The sun doesn't just drop out of the sky.
You really think he'll be fine? Sun does go down at night. Then that means Apollo could... Mr. Payne, I do not think much of men who would make young ladies cry. This is the wrong voice. Mr. Payne, I do not think much of men who make young ladies cry. This is why I absolutely didn't like Phoenix Wright during the trial. Wait, I mean I didn't like Mia Fey during the trial of Phoenix Wright. Cause Dolly. Gah.
So Apollo was trying to help Juniper.
Yeah.
Who knew that Apollo could be such a sweetheart?
Not me. He didn't take my white powder. Must have been pretty hard on him, too. With all that rubble everywhere.
Now that I think about it, there's something odd about what Apollo was able to do.
You know, considering what Miss Wood said just now, I think you're right. McCormick was in a very unstable state after all. Which leaves the $1 million question. What would explain this contradiction? Anyway, let's see what happens when I present what I suspect is our answer. Did I miss something? No. What would explain this contradiction? What am I...
Hold it!
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
What are you talking about?
I need to look at the court record. Okay, so...
Can you look at the thing, the words? Not the other thing.
I mean, her testimony. Yeah, the testimony.
so much. I hate her so much.
Okay. Okay.
My window was open.
Dude, my window was open the entire time.
Lol.
I sit directly in front of my window.
Hold it!
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Bum, 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 bum,
Directly in front of my window,
okay.
bro.
There's no rubble, but there's a rock right there. Is that the contradiction? That better not be the contradiction.
Then I stood right in front of my window and I just heard a bunch of guys laugh.
Huh?
I don't know. Also, check Mute VC.
Oh, what's happening in Mute VC? Oh my god. Fuck. Where there was no rubble. Can I? Is it?
Objection!
No. Okay. I am a dumbass. Oops, I got it wrong. Okay. What you suspect is the answer, but I don't know.
My window was open.
But when I was called back to this courtroom to give testimony, Apollo insisted on staying behind apartment number 4. I swear I didn't attack Apollo. Why would I ever hurt such a kind person?
Hold it!
I didn't mean to do that! I keep pressing the wrong button!
He was Cosmod.
Apollo could.
Okay, which leaves us the question of what now? We need to find... What would explain this contradiction? What why? Oh yeah, why would she attack him? That's the contradiction. And we're trying to find out why. Okay. God, this is so stupid. I
hate it.
Okay, I'm gonna move my desk back down actually.
My window was open. I heard a bunch of guys outside.
Is this a good height? Go back down. Okay. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell her friends.
Who?
Okay. So... Don't you find it odd that the left-handed Mr. Faraday would hold the gun in his right hand? Bomb transport case. There's no rebel. Well, yeah, that's right. There's no rebel. Call back to the courtroom to give testimony. Paul insisted staying behind. You didn't attack Apollo. I saved, didn't I? I'm gonna save it just in case. Because this is a bad, a bad idea.
Objection!
It's not that. I'm just flashing this picture of Apollo to everyone. I don't know what to do. Okay, wait, let me think of this further. Okay, let me think and be smart. Okay, so, during the trial, you were overcome with a fit of coughing. Apollo stayed with you, and you went to the courtroom ruins together. Apollo started looking for the thing. You were called back to the courtroom to give testimony. That was when, yeah.
I don't know why, but Phoenix does not look like he belongs in this game. Compared to all the other models. I think it's because his suit is oversaturated.
Okay, this doesn't make any sense. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What? You went to the courtroom rooms together. Apollo insisted on staying behind. Apollo is shown collapsed on the floor. Bloody writing is also visible.
Gee, I wonder where we've seen that before.
This one came first.
Objection!
Apollo.
I don't know what I'm doing, bro.
Just press everything, I guess? don't
I
know.
did. God. Okay. Let me. I gotta
wait, so
think.
what-
I can think.
what-
I can think. I can do this.
Okay. Actually, I'm not sure if that's correct.
During the trial, I was overcome with a fit of coughing. By a fit of coughing.
Oh no,
Apollo stayed with me. We went to the courtroom ruins together, looking for Bumrap Riney near the witness stand where there was no rebel. I was called back to the courtroom to give testimony. Apollo insisted on staying behind in courtroom number 4. Why would I? You swear you didn't attack Apollo.
I completely left out a letter in the thing. No wonder it looked small.
God, oh my god, oh my god. You're looking for the thing. You were God. Started looking. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, wait. I gotta read through these again. During the trial yesterday, I was overcome by a fit of coughing. Apollo stayed with me and we went to the courtroom ruins together. Apollo started looking by the witness stand where there is no rebel. I swear it has something to do with this. Because, like, bro. His hand don't reach that far.
It does not. You really don't. Plus, there's no blood trail. And also, how could he write it? Because he was unconscious. Where would he get the time between him getting
It's
hit
this,
and
isn't
then
it? Because, like,
coming out? Yeah. It's like...
he can't,
It's not-
bro.
And also, he can't write it when he's passed out.
Yeah, like, that's...
Objection!
Okay, what the fuck? So he started the search to the witness stand, you say? That's right. I guess maybe he wanted to start the furthest point in the room. Is that the thing? Because it's the corner and not the actual witness stand? Is that the issue? He was being so brave and strong. But that's odd. Under the circumstances, he shouldn't have been capable of that. But he was, and he still is. He might not look it, but he really is brave and kind too. What do you mean I might not really look it? Do I not look brave? No, that's the part I'm finding the fault with. Someone has a crush on Apollo. It's me! Clavier burst into the room. I love her forehead more than anyone else! What are you claiming? What you are claiming is something that no one should have been able to do. But I think anyone can be brave if they wanted to be, Mr. Wright. True, anyone can be brave and kind, but if you would please take a look at this diagram. The courtroom in the state, how is it possible to walk up to the witness stand? That's the witness stand right there! Oh, is that a piece of rock? Is that the contradiction?
Oh, it might be.
I see your point. The rubble blocks off the access to the area around the witness stand. Does such a tiny inconsistency even matter? Perhaps the witness is simply misremembering it. Great. I'm not so sure it matters. A real man doesn't make mountains out of molehills, you know. But that's precisely what Mr. Wright does best. I call slander, Your Honor. So, was it really impossible to approach the witness stand? I have to say, it's a bit hard to tell any accuracy for just this diagram. Mr. Payne, do you have any other photos of the crime scene? Let me see, Your Honor. Yes, I have one more. Oh, it's the bomb cart. Here it is, a more pulled back version of the photo I presented before. It's the bomb cart. Okay, cool. Now we have both. Huh? What's that hunk of metal and wheels? Mr. Payne, is the metallic object on that photo Mr. Tenate's bomb transport case? That's right. Is there some problem?
Yes, the transport case was there in courtroom number 4 when the bomb went off. Must have been there ever since. Oh, that's it!
Miss Woods, what have you remembered something?
Yes, I just realized its position. It's different from before.
Its position? The position of what?
The position of that big metal thing.
The bomb transport case?
Yes. When Apollo and I went there, it was in a different place. Where the case is in the photo was open space, so it was easy to search the stand.
I see. So, where was the transport case when you and Mr. Justice saw it? It's a tough first case. I think the toughest first case for me, I would say it's either Blossoming Attorney or it's Blossoming Attorney, Great Departure, or Turnabout Beginnings. Because that one's crazy. Is it Turnabout Beginnings? I don't know which one that is. To the right? Then that means, in that case, the case was over there at the time of Apollo's attack? This case sure is a mystery. I wonder how to crack open this case. What case are you talking about?
Who cares where the transport was when? What difference does it make? It has nothing at all to do with what we were talking about.
Objection!
Where the transport case was has everything to do with this discussion. In fact, it's so important that it's enough to turn the prosecution's argument on its ear. What?
Well, that certainly sounds very relevant indeed. You sound as though you know where the case was at the time of the attack.
Yes, Your Honor. The diagram represents the crime scene shown in the photo. And this is where the transport case was at the time of the— oh, it was over the words. It was over the wood. It was over the wood. It was over the words.
Take that!
Take that! Your Honor, I assert that this is where the transport case was at the time of the assault.
But that's inconceivable!
Where?
Miss Woods, it was over top of the writing. Miss Woods, where was the transport case? Was this where the transport case was when you saw it today? I mean, yesterday.
Yes, that's where it was.
Thank you, Miss Woods. I'm sure the court has noted an interesting fact about the position.
The transport case covers up the writing in blood.
Exactly. If the transport case was in that position at the time of the assault, then no message could have been written there because the case was in the way. Which leads us to conclude that Mr. Justice couldn't have left the bloody writing.
Why should we believe the defendant's claim that the case was in a different position? She's obviously lying.
It's us to the court bailiff. The fact that the case was moved after the assault on Mr. Justice is proved more by Miss Wood's testimony alone.
What? Where is this proof you're talking about?
It's right here in the crime photo.
I'm keen to see this proof myself, Mr. Wright.
Oh my god, the band.
Oh! Here.
Take that!
Please take a look at the mark that runs over Mr. Justice's bandages here.
I didn't even mean to point that out.
But what is it?
This mark was made by one of the casters from the transport case carrying the bomb. As the case was moved, it ran over his bandages. In other words, the transport case was originally to the right of Mr. Justice. Then, after Mr. Justice was assaulted, the transport case was moved.
What?
Just as Miss Woods said, the case was covering the writing at the same time of the assault. Therefore, it was impossible for Mr. Justice to have left that message in blood.
No!
Then again, the defendant was trapped in the wardrobe the whole time.
He did it, boss. It was a real nail biter, but you pulled it off.
Somehow. Yep. It should bring down the prosecution's claim like a house of cards.
Alright.
Did someone say cards?
Trucy,
Order in the
was a very clever deduction. Did someone say deduction? No, not
Oh my
this
god,
guy.
Mr. Sholmes. Haven't seen you in a while.
Now allow me to show you. Allow me to. Fuck. Allow me. It's been a while since I've performed this dance of deduction.
Wait. Imagine he sees the bomb and he's like, oh my god, the future has a anti-gravity machine.
The future's anti-gravity machine is much more square than it was before. Mr. Sholmes, that was a bomb. Yes. But no, it wasn't. It was an anti-gravity device. Oh, Your Honor, it was nothing. Nothing but pure genius. Take that!
He's so good. Boss, I'm sensing a definite smug and braggy vibe coming off of you. I can't even.
I have just one question, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
If Mr. Justice didn't leave this message in blood, then who did?
The assailant. Huh?
What?
Oh. Well. Looks like I should have taken that train of thought through to the last station.
Well. I've heard a lot about this. So this is Mr. Wright's famous bluffing technique, is it? This feeling, it brings back memories of the old days. Back when you carved out a name for yourself by bluffing your way through thick and thin.
Gee, Mr. Wright, the judge kind of makes you sound no better than a 2-bit con.
You made your arrangement with such confidence, Mr. Wright. Now I'd like to hear your answer with just as much confidence.
Hey, until the judge asked a question you didn't catch on either, Buster.
What now, boss?
I hope you didn't bluff your way into a corner.
Think, Phoenix, think. I'm gonna read you that. Think, Phoenix, think. There must be a way through this. I have to dig my way to the truth somehow. Who could have written that message in blood? Apollo. The culprit. If Apollo didn't leave that bloody writing.
Maybe it was Apollo's attacker who wrote it and made it look like Apollo did it? I'm pretty sure that's obvious.
What's this? It says Maya on it. Oh, god damn it, Maya, not again! That seems like the most reasonable explanation.
Wait a minute. I just realized something, boss.
There's a receipt there that says Maya on it. Oh, not again! What is it?
Look at the amount of blood in the photo. Doesn't look like Apollo bled very much. I wonder if it's even possible to ride out woods with just this much.
Wait a minute.
Hmm?
There's more to that. It doesn't say woods, there's more.
Oh my god, it does.
Yeah, there's more to that.
Oh, let me look at the photo. Okay, no, it's blocked off. It's blocked off on my thing.
Hey, you're right. Good thing Apollo didn't lose that much blood. That might factor in why he survived the assault.
And since there was so little blood, that pretty much rules out his attacker, huh?
I guess so. But if it wasn't his attacker, who else could it have been? Who could have written that message in blood? Someone else. If it wasn't Apollo...
Did you present the guy?
Should I? I feel like
Why
it's
not?
too... I feel like it's too,
Obvious.
It's too early. But I'll do it. He's the only other one in the courtroom that was
Yeah,
alive.
no, because remember, his like, bomb case is there.
Oh! No. It was the girl. It was the other... Shoot. What do you business? Climb on. Yeah, I know who it is. I know who did it. It had to be her.
Yeah, but he's dead.
But okay, because if you look at the picture, it was there before the place blew up, so it had to be her. She's like the only one that could have done it if it wasn't Apollo and it was her.
Okay.
I saved.
Take that!
To be honest, I don't actually have any real proof of this. But I've come this far. There's no turning back now. Besides Apollo, there is one more person who shed blood at the crime scene.
The person who shed blood?
Oh, her blood. I
You
thought
don't
you meant like
mean-
a person that did it.
I don't have a photo of her how she was found, but she was leaning against the witness stand, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and she had a lot of blood.
Oh, but I do. I believe it was Candy's nuts who left behind this message in blood. My bad. What? Whisper, whisper, whisper.
What? Detective Arm? Sure you know what you're doing here?
No? No, not really.
Objection!
What kind of ridiculous assertion is that? If you had said the attacker left the message to throw people off, it might have made sense. At first glance, that would seem to be the most reasonable explanation. However, Paul didn't shed enough blood to write such an extensive message. Uh-oh.
I see. Even the photo makes it clear.
Okay, also, if we look at it, his blood is kind of dry compared to Apollo's.
Yeah.
So,
Even if the photo makes it clear there wasn't enough blood to write all those letters, Mr. Justice did survive. I suppose because he didn't bleed very extensively in that case.
but why would Detective Arm write the defendant's name? There is no connection between the two whatsoever.
I didn't even know the lady who was killed.
I admit the investigation didn't turn up any connection between the victim and the defendant. Thanks for the flashback. They had never even met each other. That's very true. Well then, let's see. Maybe the intended meaning of the message is not what it appears to be.
The intended meaning?
Not what it appears to be. Maybe the message was not intended to be woods. Also, it's spaced weirdly. Maybe it's code.
Maybe.
Coming from you, that's quite a bold statement, Mr. Wright. Do you wish to assert that this bloody writing could have some other meaning?
Yes, Your Honor. Something I pulled out of a wormhole, it could turn out to be true, right?
Objection!
It clearly says woods, as anyone can plainly see. What other meaning could it possibly have? But Candace Arm was a detective. Maybe woods only meant something to the police. Like a police scanner code, for example.
I didn't think of that.
Heh. You may have tricked his honor, but you'll never get the best from me. I have a thing for studying on weekends, and as you have already guessed, there is no such radio code as woods in this state, dear Mr. Wright. Is that a fact?
Don't look at me. I know as much as you do about police codes.
Enough of this! I was quite taken with the defense's new theory. But if it can substantiate with anything, it must end here.
No, please, wait, Your Honor.
Very well, but before we discuss this theory any further, I demand a plausible explanation. So, Mr. Wright, what is the true meaning of the bloody writing?
Oh, well, I believe it's...
And no stalling! If you can't come up with an answer quickly, I will declare this discussion officially over.
I'm in trouble now. What other meaning could it have besides the obvious one? Maybe it means something in another language? Or maybe it's a code? Think, Phoenix. You can do this!
What piece of evidence will tell us what the word wood really means?
Wait, could it be like the numbers? It looks. Wait, look at the. Wait, hold on. Let me see this. Can you look at the case?
Uh-oh. Hey, the bomb's cracked. That's probably gonna play into it.
Yeah, but can you look at the case?
It's not those numbers.
You sure?
Well, unless you wrote L, like... Oh, shit. He probably wrote L really sloppily.
That's what I'm saying. And also, he didn't write it, bro.
Okay, that still doesn't make sense. There's only 2 zeros, and then the things don't work out.
Hold on, let me look at this.
5-1 would not make a 5-1 would not make a W.
The number one.
But
was,
all
like,
I know is
going
that
on.
I swear, look, you can see something. It's cut off there.
The S looks like a 5 thing.
Five something 001 and a 7.
I think it is. That is what it is.
Okay, you know what? How about we do it? I saved, so.
Yeah.
Take that!
The bomb transport
Alright.
case! What the fuck? I did
Alright,
not to
let's
hear
go.
with your shenanigans, Mr. Wright! Take a look at the numbers on this case, Your Honor. L10015R. Doesn't this string look strangely familiar? L10, what does that have anything to do with? What could those numbers possibly have to do with the case at hand? It's on the case. Please take a look at the bloody writing shown in the crime photo. Oh, I
Could
think
be
I see it.
possible somebody just like
This
came
is-
in and wrote in other lines to make it look like woods.
Bad. That a
I'm
girl.
convinced- I'm
This one's on my
convinced that-
side. It says woods. Nuh-uh. Or you could say, it's a horse of a different color, Your Honor. First character isn't even W. It's actually an L and a 1. The next two... No! That's not how this works! The next two are zeros. Oh my goodness! The true meaning behind the bloody writing isn't Miss Wood's name. It's the number engraved on the bomb transport case.
What are you talking about? The next part doesn't even make any sense. The number is a 1, but the bloody writing says D.
Objection!
But the number on the case and the bloody writing can be made to match up quite easily. This is how the number on the transport case can be made to match the bloody writing. Uh-huh!
Not erase, add. Unless he dragged out the bottom part to it.
Erase 2 lines, read it backwards. Five. Erase 2 lines. You can erase the 1. And you can erase the... I'm gonna say erase 2 lines. How about I save first, actually? Bam, bam. I like this track. Please erase the third downward stroke of the W and the curved part of the D. Yeah, there we go. See?
Yeah.
No, would you look at that?
Oh, that's what it meant. I thought it meant like erase, like erasing it to make it look like woods.
Lewis! No, Your Honor. It isn't meant to be read as a word. It's a number. L10015. Which, if you take away the final R, is the exact same number in what's on the bomb transport case.
Erase 2 lines and they match up, you say? Well, I can change anything into anything else simply by erasing 2 lines. What if you erase 2 lines from your name? Wouldn't you be happy as Mr. Ra?
Oh, would you, Mr. Ra? The only right spelling is W-R-I-G-H-T. Okay, I'm doing pretty well here. I think I've drawn the right conclusion. Detective Arm's real message to us is a bomb transport case murder. Your Honor, the 2 lines were added by the real culprit to intentionally mislead people.
What?
The original message Detective Arm left behind was the transport case number. 1 second, please. Okay, I can't do anything. But whoever assaulted Apollo changed the message.
If you're right, boss. Then what do you suppose Detective Arm was trying to tell us?
Good
The dude was
question.
the culprit?
What does this number represent? See if some my identification number. Candace Arm lost her life in the courtroom bombing. Her dying message can only have one purpose. No. To tell us the name of the one responsible for the bombing.
Well, don't keep us in suspense, Mr. Wright. Tell us who she was trying to name.
The culprit that the victim was trying to name, to identify, is none other than... There we go, see?
Take that!
The defense wishes to indict... Oh my god. Ted Tenate as the charge of the courtroom bombing.
Ted Tenate!
Apparently, disabling bombs isn't Mr. Tenate's only specialty. Specialty, whatever. Somehow the victim must have realized that he was the bomber. So when she was caught in the blast, she left this bomb transport case number as her dying message. She used Mr. Tenate's own ID number to finger him for the crime. I was gonna say identify.
Please.
Why would anyone go out of their way to write an ID number? I don't know. Ask what's his name who died in Turnabout Serenade. When they simply write the person's name. He's got a good point there.
What do you have to say to that, Mr. Wright?
Unless they didn't know each other.
The only detective arm would know the answer to that. But allow me to offer theory. There should be a comma after that. Perhaps Detective Arm couldn't recall Mr. Tenate's name in the heat of a moment. As recall, this was the first meeting between the two. It's entirely possible that they wouldn't have been familiar with each other. Athena! Oh. Or maybe using the ID number was a way to hide its true meaning from the real culprit, thus lowering the odds that they would erase the bloody writing. But no matter what the reason, the important thing is the meaning behind her message. The fact remains she wrote Mr. Tenate's ID number. Now, just one moment here. There hasn't been any proof yet that it was indeed Detective Arm who wrote it. The bloody writing wasn't found during the investigation after the blast. If Detective Arm had left a message, she would have been found at that time. Naturally, Mr. Tenate hid before anyone could discover it. There's a simple explanation for how he was able to do so. What? The cart, that's easy. Because he's... Mr. Tenate... What? The first to find the body. Oh, the first to find the body. Mr. Tenate himself. The first to find the body. I was the first one at the scene after the explosion. I was in there to ensure its safety, but I ended up discovering a dead body. Mr. Tenate saw the victim had written his ID number. He used the bomb transport case to cover up the bloody writing and footsteps and web of it. That's why the message in blood was under a transport case. He didn't have enough time to try and scrub away the writing. If he didn't report the body right away, it would look suspicious. Those letters lived on to serve another function. When Mr. Tenate used them in another incident.
Oh, they assaulted Mr. Justice!
Exactly. And Mr. Tenate hit upon a plan to see the bloody writing for his own purposes. He didn't clean it away. Instead, he made it look like Mr. Justice wrote it. By adding 2 lines and writing that Detective Arm was behind. He changed the meaning of the message. He made it look like Mr. Justice was accusing Miss Woods of the attack. So that means the only person who could have altered the bloody writing was the courtroom bomber. He was the same person that assaulted Mr. Justice.
Back.
That person is Ted Tenate.
Ted Tenate.
Ah!
to the stand? Yeah.
That was great, Mr. Right.
I was just doing what I do best, which is flying by the seat of my pants.
It's handling the case of yours. You think you can handle it?
I look forward to seeing you try.
Oh, I forgot. I totally wrong.
I finally drawn Mr. Tenate back to the witness stand. Looks like you'll get your wish, Goggle Man. Now watch me take your lies apart.
Detonate. I hate you.
Mr. Tenate, I'm afraid we have a few more questions for you. I understand the situation, Your Honor. I was keeping a close eye on the proceedings from the gallery. Allegations are all laughable.
Objection!
King.
I wouldn't be laughing if I were you, Mr. Tenate. The message in blood matches your ID number. The same ID number that is there on the bomb transport case. Such far-fetched a theory. No better than a triangle ball of wires. I'll have them untangle you in no time. You were the first person on the scene after Detective Arm left her message in blood. You were the only one who could have hidden the writing, then used it again later.
I see times two, but then let me ask you. Do you not have any proof that Detective Arm wrote that message?
That's a very good question. Well, do you, Mr. Wright? The best way to prove that Detective Arm wrote the message is to analyze the DNA. Your Honor, I request that a DNA test be performed on the blood itself. Once we know whose it is, it will be obvious as to who wrote the message. What do you think about that? Very well. Bailiff, please put a request for a DNA test for the forensics man. Forensics team.
Man.
Forensics man.
Yes, Your Honor.
It will be some time before you have the results of the analysis. Until then, let's hear more from the witness.
I would like nothing more than Your Honor. I want the court to hear how ridiculous the defense's theory is.
Just admit it, you bombed him, bro.
I admit I was the first one on the scene after the explosion, but there was no bloody writing there at the time. Anyway, there is no way Detective Arm could have written that. She struck her head on rubble and died near the courtroom entrance. She was too far away from where the bloody message was found.
So you're saying that the victim's body was nowhere near the writing, where the writing was?
Precisely. It was as plain as day that she could not have written it.
I can't get over that voice.
It's true that the body was discovered near the entrance to the courtroom. Please have a look at this crime scene photo. As you can see the blood on the rubble near the victim's body, she must have died after hitting her head there. Okay.
Wait a minute. Why is there blood on her chest?
Oh dear.
Why is there blood on her chest?
What is that blood?
Do you have what it takes to take my infallible testimony apart? This is what a robot sounds like.
I admit I was the first one. Okay. First one I've seen. There's no bloody writing there at the time. It's just too far away.
Hold it!
Do you imagine she was thrown back by the force of the blast?
A bomb can inflict damage not only from the explosion itself, but also substantial secondary damage from the blast wind.
Detective Arm unfortunately hit her head on some rubble. It's stated in her autopsy report as well. Cause of death, trauma to the back of head. Oh, I forgot to look at the autopsy report. Hey, what's going on here? Yeah, you didn't give me it. That's not an autopsy. That's a picture.
No.
Let's take a look at that.
Wait, no, we did get an autopsy report at the beginning, remember?
Yes, it's right here, and it's just a picture.
What does it say?
Wait a minute.
Where did the blood... Unless it's just like angle stuff. Yeah, it's angles.
Okay.
Blood drip.
Now do you see? Detective Arm could not have written that message. The reason for that being... she's too far away from where the bloody message was found.
Hold it!
Isn't it possible she could have crawled to the area of the bloody message? If that were true, then how did she return to the spot near the entrance? Maybe she called back after writing it. Oh no, it's text-to-speech. HMPH. Did this guy just humph me? Would you like to get down on the floor and give us a demonstration of your theory? Huh? No, thank you.
The victim's body and the writing are several yards away from each other. There's no way she could reach.
Quite the conundrum. So that means something is off somewhere. There must be a contradiction.
Maybe the body was moved? But doesn't explain how blood got into the rubble.
The rubble was moved. What if that was done by the real culprit after the fact? If that's the case, something about that might contradict the evidence we have. Amanda was the first on the scene. So if the blood was done after... The hint was the blood was... I did not mean to do that. The hint was the blood was... could have been fabricated after the fact. And
Wait, can you like look at the autopsy thing, cause of death, trauma to back impact with a flat object? And
that's on the corner, so...
Yeah, so there's that.
I tell you, even with those goggles on, with these goggles, there's no way I could have missed something like that. I can see quite well with them. In fact, I can see every hair on your spiky head. Oh, you have a few grays, Mr. Wright. What?
Poor Mr. Wright. You're always working so hard keeping our offices together.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't have any gray hairs. Just kidding.
Objection!
Just kidding.
I object to the witness's attempt to prematurely give me gray hair.
Lol.
Mr. Tonight, this court frowns upon untoward comments of person's hair or lack thereof.
I'm sensing a great wave of sorrow coming from the judge.
My apologies, Your Honor. May I please continue my testimony? Anyway, there is no way Detective Arm could have written it.
Yeah, so flat object.
I already did that, so... Okay, and then we're going to present the autopsy.
Objection!
Boom! We're good. You are a terrible liar, Mr. Tonight. Take a look at this autopsy, specifically for the part about Detective Arm's head injury. Cause of death, trauma to the back of the head, caused by impact with a flat object. Yes, what about it?
What about it?
Now take a good look at the bloody piece of rubble. It's sharp and pointed.
Hey, you're right, boss. It is pointy.
That's a keyboard slam.
Just like your hair.
That is odd, isn't it? What could be the meaning of this contradiction? I believe it means the victim did not hit her head on this piece of rubble. The bloodstain you see is just another fabrication. Its purpose is to mislead us into thinking the victim died near the courtroom entrance. Are you claiming the culprit moved the victim's body? That's exactly what I'm claiming. The victim hit her head at some other location. Most likely on the floor, or some other flat surface. And this location was somewhere near the bloody near where the bloody writing was found.
In that case, she definitely could have written the message.
Your Honor, I have the results of the bloodstain analysis. Very good timing. Let's take a look. According to this report, the message written in Detective Arm's blood. The defense claimed, as the defense claims, only part of the message were added afterwards. They're written with Mr. Justice's blood. It would appear that the defense's assertion is correct after all.
Okay, cool.
Yes, he did it. You were right, boss.
Now I have to drive it home. I don't have my driver's license. I'll take a good look at the bloody writing analysis later. 1. It sound like this. And then 1. That would it sound like. DNA analysis definitively proves the blood writing the victim. However, lines were added later. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Mr. Tenate, is now the apparently you should have told civilized to his court. I owe you some sort of explanation for yourself.
Fine, I will confess. You will? But then why are you so calm? This time I will tell the truth. I was trying to pick her body up to move her to safety, but then I dropped her and then she hit her head on the edge of the concrete. It's true that Detective Arm wrote my ID number. She very plainly wrote L10015R. I was shocked. I did not detonate the bomb. Detective Arm must have mistaken me for the real bomber. Not wanting to be accused, I moved the body and covered the writing. My bad.
I see. So it is your assertion that you merely moved the body, is that it?
That is correct. I did not kill Detective Arm.
Oh, well, if that's what you did, then... Wait a minute! That in and of itself is a criminal act!
Glad to see you finally crossed that finish line, Your
Wait,
Honor.
what act? Oh.
Tampering with the crime scene.
Yeah.
Very well. Your cross-examination, please, Mr. Wright.
Tampering with.
You know who else tampered with the crime scene? Nikolina Pavlova. I don't know.
No, it was the sailor. It was strong enough.
My bad. Okay. Go back and let me press.
Hold it!
So you admit that you actually did see the bloody writing that Detective Arm left? My bad. I should have said so from the outset. And you're sure it was your ID number? I'm sure. It was definitely my ID number. The number was assigned exclusively to me by the police department. The number is assigned to my goggles as well. So those funky things were provided by the police department? Although there's a special goggles customized by me, personally. Speaking of personalized, these sunglasses of mine were custom made as well. They were a specific case. I don't... Mr. Paint, just stop talking.
Speaking of special, my gavel, oh my freaking god!
Wish I had something to brag about. Look at this picture of my daughter!
Aww.
Be that as it may, I just want to reconfirm you saw the bloody writing clearly. And that it was your ID number. That is correct. I literally told you 5 seconds ago.
Hold it!
I hit. I think I got it. Correct. I didn't know why she would write it. It sent me into a panic.
Sounds like you're quite a tizzy.
Oh, if I were in his shoes, I guess it would have psyched me out too.
Quite a tizzy.
I can't imagine coming across the message "Psych's" written.
Psych! If I saw gasp in pain written in blood, it'd certainly make me gasp in pain. Rest assured, Mr. Tenate, I understand how you must have felt.
discover your ID number written in the scene of the crime scene and... That is right. I saw with my own eyes. It very clearly said that. Okay. Now, I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to take a chance.
Objection!
Boom! I'm so smart. I just want to make doubly sure. What does
Doubly sure.
doubly sure. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That L10015R is really what you saw written in blood.
Yes, it very clearly said L10015R.
That's odd because that's not what I see.
Objection!
Let's go.
What on earth are you blabbering about now?
What is bro yapping about?
What is bro yapping about? Wasn't it you who claimed the bloody writing was his ID number in the first place?
Take a good look at the photo and the bloody writing analysis. Now tell me, does it really say L10015R?
Oh! Eep!
Something is missing, isn't it? And that something is the final R.
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Tenate?
I see that and I think it says tomato.
Oh, right. Now I remember. There was no R on the end. It was just a slip of the finger. My bad.
Come back, my beautiful contradiction.
Mr. Wright, I'm not so sure if it was just a simple slip of the finger.
You have something for me, Athena?
I sense that he's extremely agitated. Almost panicked.
He is like pretty flustered. Calls up Apollo. Hey, Apollo, sends a video. Yeah, can you see this? Yeah, he's definitely like, yeah, you don't even need to perceive to see that one, bro.
Well, Mr. Wright, it appears it was nothing more than a mere mistake.
I don't know. Did he really just make a typo? Also, I just realized. Oh, it doesn't say I call him Apollo anymore. Aww. I call him Apollo. Anyways, yeah, when I first saw her, my first thought was Nia Smith.
Oh.
What about the R? Did Mr. Tenate really see it?
He thought he saw an R.
He thought he saw an R. Well, I guess everybody makes mistakes. Even I get Mr. Justice and Mixed Sykes here mixed up sometimes.
I just don't believe it, Mr. Wright.
What, did I get you two confused?
No, not that I can believe.
Actually, I can't believe it. He's way shorter than I am.
I don't believe that Mr. Tenate just made a mistake.
Oh, so okay, that's what that meant. That's what, whoops! He actually saw it. Maybe Mr. Tenate really did see the R. There's no R anywhere on the bloody writing. What's going on here? Huh? Now that I take- Come on, Phoenix! I noticed this like 30 minutes ago. That's it!
What is it now, Mr. Wright?
Ah!
You trying to imitate Apollo and his cords of steel?
Ah!
I've got it! So that's what happened. A slip of the finger? Is that really all it was? Because I don't think so. I propose to Miles Edgeworth.
Jesus, finally. We've been dancing around each other for like years.
It's not even here.
Miles! He comes running. Right, did you fall through another bridge? No, I just wanted to propose. What?
Yay!
But the photo clearly shows that there is no R.
Nuh-uh. Your Honor.
R.
Actually, the opposite is true. The photo shows Mr. Tenate actually could have seen the R.
If you're going to make that claim, then you better be able to point out what you mean.
Oh my god,
What part of the photo shows that Mr. Tenate could have seen the R?
here.
Take that!
Please look here to the right of the 5. Do you see the little bit of red?
Oh, I see it! Just up on the ledge where the floor is broken.
That's where the R Mr. Tenate saw. Was.
It's true that the witness wears some very odd goggles. But that does not mean his eyesight is bad, nor his brain power. Your brain power sucks. What part of that little smudge looks like an R to you?
Objection!
But what Mr. Tennate saw wasn't the little smudge. There was a whole complete R written there. Before the floor was damaged by the explosion. My dad's home.
Oh, that explains it. Huh?
Care to explain what you mean? So you could propose that everything happened in the exact opposite order.
Yep, because that's the way it really went down. The timing of when the R was written turns everything about this case around. Now then, if the floor was damaged by the explosion, when was the message written? With a bloody message running off the edge of the damaged floor like that, we can only conclude that it was written before the explosion.
But that's ridiculous. If that were true, it overturns your own premise.
That's right. It does. In fact, it turns everything upside down. The victim was not killed by the explosion in the courtroom. She was killed before the explosion ever occurred.
Order in the court! What kind of preposterous claim is that? Have you forgotten the victim's body was found at the scene of the explosion?
True, but consider this scenario. She was hit on the head and killed before the explosion, or even before the trial began. Her body was subsequently placed in the courtroom ruins after the bombing occurred. That way it could be made to look like she was a victim of the blast.
What? It sounds like we had better look into what the victim was doing before the trial. Mr. Payne, did anyone see Detective Arm before the trial? Let's see, according to the police report. Ah, here it is. One person. One person saw the victim before the trial. And that person was Ted Tennate. Wait, what? No one besides Mr. Tennate saw the victim! That appears to be the case, Your Honor.
Ellipses. Now, I asked the court to recall something. Specifically, Mr. Tennate's words from yesterday.
There's when Detective Arm and I were transporting a bomb. Oh my!
Mr. Tennate, just before the trial, you were with the victim. The two of you were together at the scene of the crime in courtroom number 4.
Ow! We were just...
Your Honor, the defense requests a new testimony from Mr. Tennate. We wish to hear what he has to say about his whereabouts just before the trial.
Mr. Tennate, your testimony, please. Your testimony, there's no need for it.
He's completely unnerved, Mr. Wright. He must have hit a nail on the head.
Because, all I did was transport the bomb to the courtroom. I already told you.
Blast this thing! He was only in the courtroom with the victim because of our work. I swear it was only transported the bomb there.
Objection!
You and the victim were alone together at the scene of the crime. What were you doing? In other words, you certainly had the opportunity to commit murder, did you not?
Tisk, tisk. Do you always leave yourself so open to attacks, Mr. Wright?
What now, Mr. Payne?
Yes, my Tennate may have been... Yes, Mr. Tennate might have been the ultimate... But an important piece of your assertion is missing.
What important piece?
The murder weapon. What do you claim was used to kill the victim?
The bomb. Oh. The
bomb.
remote. I can't examine it. I can't examine these. Urgh.
I think the bomb was broken.
Yep, that's what I said.
Not gonna lie, I think the bomb was broken.
Even if Mr. Tennate had the chance without a weapon, you can't accuse him of a crime. Well, Mr. Tennate?
Oh, yes, that's right.
Oh my god.
I didn't have any sort of thing that could be used as a murder weapon on me. Couldn't possibly have killed Detective Arm. Did he really have nothing he could use as a murder weapon? What is it, Athena?
Just looking over the victim's autopsy report.
Okay, I'll do that too. Yeah, what are we looking at?
I'm hoping there's something in there that can point us in the right direction.
Okay, I'll look at it again. There. Okay, this.
It's the blood on the shirt. That's the thing.
It's in like a
It's as if she wiped it.
fluffy kind of pattern.
Yeah.
Like
It's
it
like
was
she
if
wiped
like
it
you
on
know when
there.
you use sponges for paint.
Yeah, but it also looks like something that wiped, you know, because since it was written on the ground, that means it was like barely like enough to drop on there, so like she wiped it.
Well,
Or
it does
whatever.
say she died from trauma to the back of the head with a flat object.
Yeah, and there's like that specific kind of injury. All you would need is a flat surface, right?
A heavy blunt object with a flat surface. Oh my god, it's the freaking case. Oh, Mr. Wright, can you indicate the corner used to kill Detective Arm? I believe I can. Belief being the key word here. You can? Then please do so now! I would think this. That's what I'm thinking. I think it's the case.
Take that!
No, it's not the case. You fell right into my trap. Oh no! The remote. Okay. God, I'm so done with this. The floor. The floor. I don't know. Here.
Take that!
No, it's not this. Don't save, load. I don't think I loaded the right thing, did I? Oh no, I did. Thank God. How about the floor?
Take that!
How do I indicate the floor? How do I indicate the floor though? Cause like the floor is the
Wait,
only kind of.
what are we talking about? Okay. What about the diagram earlier?
I did.
The one that, like,
I did it. It just didn't. It didn't work.
What are you trying to indicate to?
What killed her?
The remote.
It's not the remote.
The case.
It's not the case. How about
What
Apollo?
the hell is it then?
It's not this either. Dead Apollo did it.
This is so weird.
How about the autopsy? Here you go.
Take that!
No. Can I just present everything and then... How about we just present everything, huh?
Why not?
Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. The bomb?
The bomb.
Take
Oh
that!
yeah, maybe it is.
Oh my god, it's the bomb! Mr. Tenate, he said you didn't have anything that could be used as a weapon. But in fact, you had the perfect thing. What? What the devil are you talking about? You had this. That's the bomb! I thought you were trying to prove that the victim wasn't killed by the bomb blast. Nuh-uh. The bomb blast, no, but I believe Candace Arms was killed with this bomb. Because this blunt object delivered a fatal blow to her head. Ah! Please recall the description of Detective Arm's head wound. Trauma to the back of the head caused by impact with a flat object. We assume this injury was sustained when her head hit the floor. But a blow from any flat side of this bomb would produce the exact same wound pattern. Gah. Well, what's with him? Then show me some proof! Where's the evidence that I hit the victim with a bomb? Ah, he's right. I don't have anything decisive. Did you find any of the victim's blood on the bomb? That would be decisive proof, but too bad the bomb is blown to bits. It's long gone! Boom! Game over, yeah!
Is it right? Is there really nothing on the bomb in the photo?
It's cracked, bro. Yeah, I don't see any blood or anything. Wait, the timer display's a little broken. Oh, that's ATHENA.
Oh, wait, the timer displays is a little broken here.
Yeah, I told you that was gonna be important.
Maybe it broke when it made contact with Detective Arm's head.
It's definitely a distinct possibility. But unless we find a fragment of the victim's blood in it, it's not going to count.
Oh, I guess you're right.
By setting off the bomb, Tanae managed to obliterate all traces of the murder weapon. Hey, this sounds familiar! Who else blew up the murder weapon? What in the world do I do now? At times like this, I've got to change gear and look at things in a different way. Instead of looking from things he wasn't able to hide, I should be looking for a way to expose the things he did hide. Tanae murdered Detective Arm before the trial started. And he placed her body in the courtroom after the bomb went off. Which means there was something he needed to keep hidden until
How
then.
big is the case?
And I think I have just the thing.
How big
Time
is
to
the
present
phone
the
case?
photo that shows exactly what Mr. Tanae had to hide.
That bomb case looks like it's big enough to fit a person. It has
Take that!
wheels, so I assume it is.
Your Honor, please, it's not the bomb case. Uh-oh. Okay. I have one left. This is the only time I've done this. Can't back down now. What he could have hidden. He placed the body in the courtroom after the bomb went off, which means there was something he needed to keep hidden until then. And I think I have just the thing. The remote.
Take that!
It says photo. Present the photo.
The photo of what?
Of whatever it said. It said present the
The
photo.
bomb?
Whatever. Present Apollo? I don't know.
I'm just gonna do this.
Take that!
No. Bum 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 bum.
Should we pull up a guide?
Bloody writing. Her shirt. Her shirt. Her shirt was bloody.
Take
I mean,
that!
he's hiding her.
Oh my god, I got it right. It's her shirt. Your Honor, there's something we've all been overlooking. If the murder took place before the trial, then Mr. Tanae would have had to hide the body somewhere during the trial. What? What?
Hey, you're right. And if we can figure out where that hiding place was, the case.
Exactly. We might be able to find some evidence we can pin him down with. Jesus Christ.
Take that!
Wait. A box is big enough for a body. A box that was in the courtroom the whole time. A box nobody would touch if they thought there was a bomb in it. Mr. Tanae. What is it? Do you finally have some decisive evidence to show me? No, you're the one who's going to show it to me. Come again? You heard me. Now show me what's inside that bomb transport case. What? Why? No, there's no need. I've got him now. Just before the trial, you killed the victim with a blunt object. And then you placed her body in the ruins of the courtroom after the bomb went off. Clearly, you were trying to make it look like she died in the explosion. But there was... Oops. But where was the body hidden during the trial?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
The answer is right here. Inside the box made of thick alloy planning that can withstand an impact. Oh, no, that's completely false. If it's false, you should have no objections to showing us your transport case. So let's open it up and take a look inside, shall we? They open it up. Oh, it's the professor!
Yo.
Let's not. Not if you value your life.
Oh no, here's
I'm gonna
another
blow
bomb.
you guys up too. What's he up to now? Remain calm and listen carefully. This bomb will detonate in 5 minutes. What? Huh?
Again.
I repeat, this HH3000 will detonate in 5 minutes. What's going on? Your Honor, I recommend you adjourn this trial before this bomb goes off.
Mr. Junaid, are you threatening me?
Heh heh heh. I am the only one who can disable this bomb. If you do not want to die, your only option is to listen to me. Mr. Junaid, didn't you just say there's a training model I faked to practice on? I did, but I also lied. This is the real deal.
I
This
do
is
not
the
believe that.
HH3000.
I do not believe that.
But the HH3000 used to blow up the courtroom number 4, wasn't it? How do you know it was the real HH3000 that blew up the courtroom number 4? Huh? The bomb that blew up the courtroom was a different one. On that I made. One that I made. What? You were able to take the... I take it any way you'd like. Just before the trial, I took the HH3000 stuffed animal and put my own bomb in it. That was the bomb that exploded and destroyed courtroom number 4. Mr. Junaid, please be reasonable. Expect us to believe that crazy story like that? The HH3000, it is so unique. I've never seen anything like it. It's so unique that I cannot replicate the detonation mechanism. So I just had to have it. Besides, did anyone look inside the stuffed animal during the trial? Did anyone check to see if it really was the HH3000?
I must confess, no one opened a stuffed animal to check.
So there really is a possibility that the bomb was switched out. No, not a possibility. Certainly, I did it. So he's had a real bomb with him this whole time. Yeah, better get out of here while you can. You do not have much time. Dude.
Order the court.
Man, I'm out of here. It's gonna blow. Run!
Nah, it won't. Ain't no way it will.
Nah, I'd win. You four are still here. Well, aren't you brave?
It's just wouldn't do for the judge presiding over this court to run. But that horrible explosion the other day.
The judge looks like he's about to book it for the nearest exit any second. As for Mr. Payne... that is... Ah! Oh! Okay, bye.
Bye.
And he's off.
And he's off.
Mr. Wright, what do we do?
We blow up.
Okay.
It'd be pretty pathetic to run now, wouldn't it?
But the bombs might really go off.
I've survived worse. Only 3 more minutes, folks.
Oh yeah, no. Different bomb.
Is that bomb really the HH3000? What should I do?
He's been assembling and disassembling it for days.
I can't run now. Well, it's been fun, but I will be going now. With my dear HH3000, naturally. Oh, and by the way, would you advise against having followed? Even when the remote switch, this bomb can still be triggered manually. If I think I'm being followed, I will detonate it on the spot. Farewell.
Well, you will die too. So,
Hold it!
joke's on you.
You're not going anywhere, Ted Tenate. Oh? Your Honor, there's no reason to be afraid. That bomb is a fake.
Are you sure, Mr. Wright?
More of your famous bluffing. Even at the risk of— hold on, let me change the settings to this real quick. Even at the risk of your own life— it's a serious moment, it needs to be serious. Mr. Wright, none of your bluffing now, none of it's on like this! Lives are on the line here! Lives are always on the line, Your Honor. I'm not bluffing and I have proof. You do? Yes, of course, Your Honor. It's right here in the photo of the bomb, clear as day. Proof that Mr. Tanate's bomb is not the real HH-3000. With it then, immediately! Where's the proof? It's right here.
Take that!
The display for the timer on the bomb in the photo is broken. Most likely it broke when Mr. Tanate used the bomb to attack Detective Arm. But the display on the bomb in front of us is not broken. Oh, you're right! Therefore, it's not the real HH-3000. What happened to Juniper? I hope she's out of here. Mr. Tanate was clearly lying when he said that he switched out the bomb and the stuffed animal. The real HH-3000 blew up in courtroom number 4. This bomb is nothing more than a fake, a model used for training purposes. Ah! Fear not, Your Honor. I will examine the inside of the bomb transport case myself. Yes, please do that, Mr. Wright. No! Stop! Oh, wow, look at that. Blood.
Wow. Look at that.
What is that? Is that a blood stain?
No.
I think it's melted chocolate, Your Honor. Just as I expected. Your lies have all been blown to bits, Mr. Tanate. I'm confident
Alright.
DNA analysis on this blood stain will confirm that it's Detective Arm's blood. And those results will conclusively prove that you murdered Detective Arm. How about it, Mr. Tanate? Ooh. You think you can
Ooh.
dismantle this decisive evidence?
That is so cool. I love that.
It's
sprite
not like
now.
we've seen it before.
Well, it's my first time seeing it.
No, Ryunosuke does that too.
Oh, he does?
Dismantle it? Yeah.
Well, it's 2 different people.
You're too late. You missed your chance to run, so now you're out of time. This HH-3000 is about to explode. Don't try to threaten us, Mr. Tanate. I've already proved that your bomb is a fake. It's real. This bomb is the real thing, I tell you. It's real.
I think he broke it. Oh dear, he's going insane.
Mad bomber, party of one. There's no time left. Well, I don't like
That's
this
how it
music.
exploded.
I don't like this music. It's going to blow. I have to disarm it. I have to take it apart. I can dismantle anything. I can take apart evidence. I can take apart bombs. I can dismantle it all. Dismantle, 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 dismantle. I'm not gonna make it. Only one thing left to do. Stop!
So he broke it with his goggles. Was that even a bomb?
His face. Made it!
Oh dear.
Look at his eyes! He looks like a
What
Leighton
eyes?
character. Uh-oh.
It was a fake.
Over. Dismantle attempt failed.
Huh.
He looks like you go, It's all over. My life has been blown to pieces. It's that stupid woman's fault. I was selling bombs. Yes, whoops. I tried to make this one. She just had to notice, didn't she? She confronted me in the courtroom number 4 that day. That's why I had no choice. Before I knew what I was doing, I hit her. It's all her fault. While I was looking for a place to hide her body, she left a message in her own blood. The trouble's about to start, so I don't have time to clean it up, and now all this. I thought for sure he could disguise her death with an explosion. The stupid defense attorney started sticking his nose into my business. After my testimony yesterday, I went to courtroom number 4 and found that kid all up in my bomb transport case. That's when I snuck up behind him, and BAM! I Kazuma Asogi'd him. When the idiot police arrested that little girl, I thought for sure I could pin it all on her. Ay.
You look so creepy. I don't
Why?
like the eyes.
Oh, why?
Not in this style.
Ay.
Detonate! You are hereby under arrest. On suspicion of the courtroom bombing and the assault of Mr. Justice. Your innocence or guilt will be determined at a later trial. Now that I see that members of the public have returned to the gallery, one person, however, seems to still be running far, far away. Be that as it may, I will now announce Miss Juniperwood's verdict.
Oh my god. We did it.
Yay.
3:30.
Aww. That's your girlfriend.
Court is adjourned.
You did it, boss.
Yeah, I guess we managed to pull it off somehow.
So many mysteries. What? So many mysteries cleared up all at once. It was amazing.
It just sort of worked out that way, didn't it?
Not the one kind of thing that usually just works out. You made it happen. And the way that mean old prosecutor hightailed it out of there, that was great.
Mr. Wright, Athena, thank you for everything you did for me.
I'm so happy for you, Junie. Now you can go back home in the forest to the in peace.
Aw.
I hope the both of you will come and visit me there sometime.
That would be nice. Thank you for the invitation.
I don't know, Mr. Wright. I'm not so sure you can make it all the way up to Junie's house. How high do you live up again, Junie?
Around 3,000 feet, I think.
What? That's no forest, that's a mountain!
But you know, boss, there's something that still bothers me about the case. One little mystery you never got around to solving.
Oh, that? Yeah, I was wondering about that too. Is this the unsolved mystery you're thinking of?
Take that!
The remote switch, right?
Yeah, I wonder where it disappeared to. Maybe Mr. Tanae just got rid of it somewhere.
Yeah. It is a pretty big thing to leave unsolved, though. Well, let's leave it up to the police to find. Finally! For now, we should celebrate our not guilty verdict.
I guess you're right. Hey, I know. Junie, shall we go report the good news? You know, to that certain someone.
Okay.
Huh? Her grandmother?
No, silly. To Apollo.
Ah, right. Well, why don't we all go over to the hospital together to see him?
Great idea. I bet he's bored out of his mind.
Smash cut to Apollo, stuck in bed. Ah! Mr.
the
Justice,
steal.
please, you're disturbing the other patients. Ah!
Okay.
And so the courtroom bombing case came to a close. But the next trial was just over the horizon. There's never a dull moment with so many lawyers in this office, that's for sure. Apollo Justice, Athena Sykes, and me, Phoenix Wright. Between the three of us, there's no case we can't solve. When our powers combine, we're an unstoppable team. Do you think? They probably could have solved the professor's case if they were all on a team.
Yep, they would.
At least, that's what I believed. Uh-oh, what does that mean? Did you guys split up, or what? They broke up like a
Oh
band, like the
dear.
Beatles? But all of that changed with what Apollo said to us that day. It was something that would put my faith in us to the ultimate test.
Oh shit.
This is scary.
Yay. See.
Sorry, but I'll be taking a leave of absence.
Wait,
Oh.
what do you mean by a leave?
Can you at least give me a reason why?
I can only say that this is something I must settle on my own.
Trissy.
Lucy. Oh, is that why?
Oh, why, Apollo? Why are you shutting us out?
I have the faintest of ideas, but I also have the detective pose right now.
Hmm. What happened to you, Apollo?
I got emo, sorry.
Ever since you put that jacket on, you've changed. And now, for whatever reason, all my mind keeps doing is returning to that first met you.
Hey, I'm not emo! Yippee!
We had tackled our first case together, me and I, this past. And as we did, I came to know who he is and how he thinks. It's a very peculiar case, one in which the victim was killed by a mythical creature.
What? Huh?
Hello, hi?
Okay. Well. Oh, I got an accolade. Turnabout countdown. Damn. Okay.
OMG, next case is.
The monstrous turnabout. The next case we will not be playing.
I know, but like the next case, OMG. Juniper! Wait, that was Juniper!
Yes, she's in. I think this one is a flashback case.
Yeah, it's a flashback case.
This is also a
'Cause-
flashback
yeah.
case. How many times are we going back in time?
Yeah, because I think this one, the next one is like from when they first met and stuff, so yeah, it's a path.
Okay, so we're gonna go back in time, and then we're gonna go back in time, and then we're gonna go back in time. That's a black cyclock.
A what?
That is a. That's a black psyche-lock.
Oh dear.
Edgeworth! Hi! I'm so excited for him!
I'm excited for Simon, bro!
I love Edgeworth.
I love Simon.
He's such a goofy little guy. Costumes! Oh, cool! Old school suit! And not the Feeny outfit, bro! For the next one, should we... Okay, for the next case, theme is Academy uniform.
I want to stick with the stuff we have now.
I know for this one, what is this one called? Turnabout Academy. Uh-oh, I see Clavier.
Clavier. Oh dear.
For Turnabout, okay, wait. If it's a flashback case, I really want to. For next time, for the next case, I'm actually gonna put Athena in her Academy uniform, just cause. And then you're gonna have your. Oh, I miss this suit, but I really like this one.
Yeah, because look, it has the locket, Trucy locket.
He looks like an old man here.
He's technically olding.
Here, Apollo. Is that a? Oh, look! It's a Mr. Hat keychain.